very good. Boop. Well, it's been a while. It's been 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Does anybody remember where we were at?
Weeks.
Oh,
We were in discussions, and were we on? We were
So,
teleported, weren't we?
so we went to last session. We talked to that old ass panther person who is Tegan's girlfriend's
patron?
patron. Yeah. And he was like, you should make contact with the Dark Heiress, and they'll be able to blah 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 blah. And then we okay. Then we were able to get back to Solsheim, and we got a we're giving you all special gifts because we're going to ask you to fix this thing we can't fix you. We can't fix, so you do it for us, please. And so we each got to spend special time with members of the council, and they gave us gifts. And I got to talk to my god. And so also did Tegan get to talk to my god. And Kazdel fought the prefect commander and like royally whooped his ass. Kicked an old man's ass.
And
and then
what does that replace it with?
we found out about the Trevinians agreed to a deal to use facilities. The Caliphate made the deal that the super soldiers are being manufactured there, which is how they are getting reinforcements so quickly. And then Legion agreed to sacrifice some of his souls in order to power
1,000 other robots.
1,000 other robots. Yes. So there are far fewer of legions in the Legion Club. All
No,
his
they're
souls
still
have been well, his souls have been parsed out. There are fewer housed in their unit.
I have a question about that I thought of during break that I'm remembering now. Do I feel it when they die?
You
you-
are aware.
Cool.
Did we have a long rest since then?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just realized I used a bunch of resources when I was beating that guy's ass.
Oh, we also get a bunch of items?
Legion
We
get
did
an
go
item.
shopping, I think.
I don't. Did I buy anything?
I don't think I did either, but I'm poorer than usual.
I do not have money.
You do not have money.
That is why I've eaten every creature we have seen. For my funds are low, but my stomach is craving.
Yes,
Did
What
you
is that magic item that gives items? Like it squirts out like mayonnaise.
The alchemy jug?
Mayonnaise?
I need that, but ranch.
I think that you could do that.
you want to rant?
Honestly, that'd be a nice real life item.
I get a kobold, and I just think this could be ranched.
Fair. Yes, we did go shopping. I have 2 potions of lean and a greater healing potion.
Oh, remember to get out your maps. We may be traveling today.
Yes.
Are they in the player resources?
They are.
They are.
Oh, yes, we were going to go to Rust. We were going to go to the Rust Bellow because we were like, let's see if we could get privateers.
Oh, why? Do we want to get robbed?
No.
No, we want to hire privateers.
Because Crozel Chad has been taken over by the Durisfal Empire,
What,
and we
what?
may and one of the reason I gave up 1,000 souls is to help defend Solstheim.
Wait,
Solstheim.
did the Dursal Empire go through Aubernheim and Solstheim, or did they just like naval invade Krall's Chad?
The Turovian Republic may have joined the fight.
They have joined the fight.
Oh,
But also, Avid Mora is. Did Avid Mora fall? Or is in the process of falling? And then there's a chance that Solstheim will have to fight a battle on two fronts because there are people coming from the south and from the north.
I think Avismore has fallen.
what do
Yeah.
we know of the Turovian Republic? I'm not familiar. I don't think I've eaten any one of those.
So they're ruled by a caliphate.
Religious food.
That's what I've got.
Wait, are they as religious as people in Pretoria?
No one is religious as people in Pretoria.
Wouldn't they hate? Because most of the Durfal's stuff is like undead.
Well,
You can also make a history check if you want to see if your characters know more about it.
I got a thing.
Ooh, I also got a thing.
Mine's a band of intellect.
You have a band of intellect?
I don't know why, but I have it. Would you like to know more?
+7. Did you take like expertise in history?
No, my intelligence surprise. I have more intelligence than wisdom. Oh my god.
Wow. Y'all rolled really well. I guess you're except for Tegan. Tegan was literally born yesterday, so it's okay.
I know nothing.
I was a puppet. Now I'm a person.
Among your collective of knowledge, you all are aware, generally speaking, that the Trovinian Republic has a bit of a history of civil war.
No.
Oh, I saw the lamp change.
Just hold your cat in your hands.
No.
Put him outside the room?
I like how this lamp business has been going on for like 2 months.
What's that? Candy coin?
Yeah, chocolate. I got a bunch of chocolate coins for Christmas.
Ooh. nice.
No, I had to dump mine. I had to purge mine.
I have a box full of candy in the living room.
I've already ate all my Christmas candy. Damn it.
I also have an entire chocolate Santa.
I greedily ate my Christmas Santa.
Laura, can you hear me? What did Laura roll? He actually rolled
Or
really
can you
well.
hear me?
He didn't roll.
He rolled a 19.
Oh, he rolled a 19?
Yeah, he's Kazdel the fuck.
I imagine Laura has a wireless headset.
Kazdel the Thorek. Thorahek.
Well, this is the first. That's a good sign.
You all are aware that it has had a history of civil war. So the Trovinians, historically speaking, were the original. Oh, he can't hear me. Okay. I thought he had wireless headphones. I thought you could hear me this whole time.
What I missed.
Trovinian Public has had a history of civil war. The Trovinians, traditionally speaking, is the name of the people who originally settled there and lived there. They're mostly orcs, so that region of the continent is orcs. Crozal Chad is also orc dominated, but that specific city decided to remain separate from the Trovinian Republic and operate as a city-state.
And they have a caliphate?
So, going into this history, the Trovinians were these orcs that lived there, and an invasion had occurred from the south of Llivena, where some ships had arrived on the coast, and conquistador lions basically walked in. So there's these Leonins who invaded and for the most part won the war. and conquered the Trovinians. But like the Trovinians pulled a Vietnam where they refused to give up. And so even though they had been conquered and these foreigners had come in and settled and took over the cities, there was like constant riots and constant acts of like, we'll call it terrorism. And
Freedom fighting.
yeah, a lot of freedom fighting.
A lot of freedom fighting.
And so basically, because they would not give up and just surrender no matter what, they had to come to an accord. And a part of that accord was agreeing, you have your districts, we have our districts, and they have to coexist essentially.
And how is that still working?
Well, so they currently coexist in a system where there is a prime government and the tangential government.
What?
So the prime government is known as the supremacy, and the tangential government are known as the precursors.
So they have two systems, but one is more important than the other, but they have their separate spheres of influence.
Yes.
And during the
How the fuck did these people go to war with two minds?
that's the thing. Maybe we need to go talk to one of these two governments
Oh.
and figure out which one.
Maybe they had a turkey during World War One, and one side said, "Oh, we're just gonna use this ship, and we're just gonna attack one of the allies. We're at war now. Whoopsie! I guess we're at war."
So, since you all rolled so well, and you also got some information, the Caliphate is the supreme leader of the prime government. So the Caliphate is the one that made the deal with the Durasfall Empire.
And I remember I asked what forces attacked Kozdal Chad. It is Durasfall Empire forces,
Yeah,
Right.
they are super soldiers
But
that you're
they're-
familiar with.
but they're
Oh.
just coming. They're just coming over the border.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the Belarus strategy. The little green men were coming from Belarus, and they all spoke Russian. All right. Okay.
So there's your little lore drop.
So we will go and get these privateers. And what are we gonna do with them once we get them?
Well, generally what you do with all privateers, which is hire them to pirate, but like in a legitimate way, so that they're then harassing our enemies so that we do not have to. And then they get to keep all the goods.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask them to help liberate Krall's Shad.
Well, I mean, isn't that a landlocked city? I do not know how pirates would help privateer in a landlocked city.
No, it's in a bay, I think.
Is it in a bay?
Is
Map small.
God give input.
What was your question?
Is
Krall's Shad.
Is Kozdal Chad a coastal
is it
city?
is it inland or is it on the coast?
I want to say it was inland. Let me see.
Because it's like it's not directly on.
Well, it sounds
but-
like we just gotta hire a bunch of pirates to be pirates.
Right.
Oh, we just give them a sanction. So, do we have like the right to give sanction to this privateering?
We do.
We should. Did we ask the?
They
my
said do what you want.
Oh, well, that's what
Oh.
we want to do.
You know?
So
I mean,
when
we did float the idea to them, and nobody said, "Oh no, that's a terrible idea." And Cass was like, "I know people in Rust Bellow." And I was like, "I used to be a pirate," and
so Chad,
like-
Chad is by the water.
Did they give us any money for this? Can we ask for money for this?
We can
Did
always
we
You
not?
ask.
should ask for money for this.
No. We'll do what the pirates do. They are not paid in fees. They are paid in what they loot. So
Oh,
then we should be paid in what we can recompense from the enemy.
Corazal Chad does have a little port, by the way.
A little port. There we go. It is piratey enough. We can pirate it, and we can liberate the wonderful city of the Crozal Chad. I'm sure they'll cheer once we do our lootings.
Well, we got to get the pirates first.
Well, we'll get
Right,
the
we're
pirates.
hiring pirates to do it for us.
So what the plan is we go to Rustbellow and then go back to Crozal Chad, attacking him? Or liberating it?
Well, let's go talk to the pirates first. Wait, are we taking them to? Are we going? Wait, what are we doing? Are we going with the pirates?
Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly,
The
Okay.
Book of Decisions.
yes, the Book of Decisions. So if I remember correctly, the thing that we had floated was to go south to Rustbellow to collect more people to help us via privateering to cut off the means by which maybe the Durasfall Empire is getting people and supplies into Trevinium or whatever, and like harass them that way so that it would distract them, so perhaps it would be less likely that there would be a war on two fronts. Solsheim would have to face enemies from two sides. Also, I do think that we floated the idea of finding the factories in which they were creating these super soldiers and doing a sabotage.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've
I
heard
think I
that song.
remember that, yeah.
Yes, the very famous bards, the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I-
They're all
So-
Sharon.
the question stands of how will we get to Rustbellow?
By a boat?
We could go by boat. We could also bully one of the high-level magic users we know into taking us there via magical transportation.
What kind is this? Like a teleportation or an airship, or what are you talking about?
Teleportation. I think.
Teleportation.
Oh, an airship would be so fun.
Or magic rug.
Does it exist here?
Do we have access to airships?
All right, let's go.
Dude, that's a good question.
Can we
Dude,
ask?
them-
Last
Yeah,
campaign I was in with Quentin. Actually, last two campaigns with Quentin, there was airships. So I'm assuming just
I
by
love airships. I will steal an airship.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
an airship, yeah.
let's go teleport. Let's go
I
teleport.
wonder. Wow, Legion has gotten a lot more criminal since giving up 1,000 of his souls.
I was
but-
right. I was so worried that he gave up my favorite souls when he did this, and I was correct.
No.
I'm-
We still will spend our life protecting you and everything else we adore, which probably would be every person in the city, possibly.
I mean, you can adore an airship. I mean,
But the magical guy that took my 1,000 souls, I wonder if he has an airship that we could take.
All right, let's go to him.
it's
Yeah,
completely.
let's go steal an airship.
And if we have to steal one, I've already beaten up one of the main commanders of this area.
Or
If we
could
have
just
to
ask.
steal one, I'm stealing it because I don't think any of you are actually capable of getting away with theft.
Does anybody here know how to pilot an airship?
That is a question.
No.
I am familiar with other kinds of ships I could attempt, but as far as piloting
No,
goes, I'm
no.
quite inept.
Well, what we
No.
could do if we ask for one is we could also, I don't know, hire a pilot.
Or they already have a crew.
Right. Or if we steal one, we just steal one that's already got a crew on it.
And then and we're the first airship pirates. We'd be welcome in Rustbellow.
Oh my god!
Mhm.
All right, let's find out. To Matthias? No, what's his name? Is it Melchizedek? Is that his name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Melchizedek.
But we should
No,
probably use,
Kazakh.
we should probably use his code name. Because he did
What's his
he
code?
did say I didn't write it down. Shit.
It is
Matthias?
Lord
Matthias. Okay, so I was thinking.
Why,
this
why
thing
am I the
person-
only person who writes down names?
I put that in my mind. It was Matthias.
I didn't write it down because I knew Jen would.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah,
writing
that's kind of
down
how I do
Len,
things.
Jen, have you ever heard of the phrase 20% of the people do the work and the other 80%, you know?
What happens when Jen
Yeah.
isn't
Jen,
here? You just
every
get
time we
lost.
play the other campaign,
Yes.
the summaries always go to you, and it's like I try talking, but then it's like, no, I have the notes. And it's like, all right, well, I'm done talking.
You know, it's funny because Jen is literally 20% of the party size.
To be fair, like
Oh.
the notes were perfect. And
It's
the
appreciated
summary,
though. I'm not
like,
saying it's not
I mean,
appreciated.
next time I'll let you do the recap.
I was gonna do it, but I like doing it shittily because that's how I remember it,
Mm.
and I always do it in reverse order.
So I have to take notes this time then.
Take notes. Listen, what I'm saying is,
I got cats trying to get in my room.
you're too
Oh.
good at it.
Is your cat trying to get your lamp?
No, but it's technically not my cat. She's a little shit.
Duchess.
All right, so let's go to the Magic Man and ask him for a magic plan.
Yep. Off topic. I have a book club later tonight,
Yes.
and it's for this book, and I'm not gonna finish it before 8.
You know, I thought you were shitposting when you said that you had a book club tonight.
This book, it's interesting, but it's gonna take me so long to complete it.
I should read the Stormlight Archive again.
I'll take any recommendations. I'm gonna try to read as many as possible this year.
You like fantasy?
Yep.
Yeah, go read the Queen's
Stormlight
line.
Archive.
Well, you seem to know where Lord Matthias's office is, so I suppose you could just walk up in there.
Yeah.
I knocked twice before opening the door quickly.
He's there scribbling on something.
Sup, Pop? Yeah,
Hello,
something.
Legion.
Sorry, we apologize. Something weird has happened since the, thing.
Puts the quill away. Yes.
We've gotten more criminal.
Well, I only assumed there would be some side effects to it. Frankly, I wasn't confident that you would continue to exist afterwards, so... If you're looking for an explanation as to why...
You didn't tell me that before I said yes.
Anyway...
Cool.
What can I do for you?
Do you have an airship we could borrow?
An airship?
An airship. Small, fast one, preferably.
An airship. Well... Where is it that you're wanting to go?
Rust Bellow.
Shouldn't have told him that.
You want... You're telling me that you want an incredibly rare, high-priced mode of transportation reserved for leaders of nations.
Wait, did Legion say airship with his stupid mouth?
And you want to take it to a criminal underworld city.
Hold on. I'd like to erase what he just said with his mouth. He may have 1,000 souls, but he doesn't know how to talk with any of them.
No, it's 124 now.
Listen,
Just teleport us.
I'm certain that if you sent along 2 of the many thousands of, or not thousand, 2 of the 1,000 of Legion that you have on the ship with us, they would be more than adequate to protect it from any ne'er-do-wells that would approach it.
Yeah, this could be a good test of your new military forces. I would like to see their combat effectiveness.
Think of it as an expense to further protect the city from this war on 2 fronts, one that we hopefully plan to turn back into one front.
Plus, it'd be pretty cool if you just said, you know, like, hey, we got an airship that's stolen publicly. New pirates on the block. Airship pirates.
It'll help us in cementing our firm foothold in Rustbellow, a place I'm quite familiar with, so...
Please come in and shut the door behind you. Look, I'm going to tell you this in secrecy. I do have a personal airship.
Personal.
I have chosen not to apprise anyone of this age of it. Should the other nations and city-states of Llivena find out that this technology exists, it could change warfare for the worse.
Yeah, I can see that being bad.
Nothing says we have to land it in the sea.
Yeah, could you get us close enough to
Can
jump?
it be disguised as a boat?
It is not very big. It is meant for personal transport. There's no weapons on it.
Mm.
So let's say it flies and then it... Oh no, so there's no way it would be
What do
disguised
you need
as a
in
boat.
Rustbellow?
Privateers?
You're planning on getting privateers to fight in our war?
We are currently floating the idea of liberating Crosdale Chad. Part of that plan may be privateers. We wish to limit the war front and maybe figure out what's going on in Travinian.
And if possible, ceasing their production of advanced soldiers at its origin.
Or you mean destroying it, right?
Ceasing, destroying, all the same.
And
I'll-
what leverage do you have to convince them to go along with this?
Well, they're pirates, and so generally speaking, saying things like, hey, you get to pirate and it not be illegal, and also you get to, generally speaking, privateers will keep the things that they loot. So that's like the payment. So they get to do what they're already doing without fear of legal repercussions, and they get paid.
Exactly.
I won't speak on their behalf, and help is help. I think it's no coincidence that they've chosen not to participate in struggles between nations in the past. But if you could sell them, I'm sure they're not above anything. If you're planning on using them to strike at Corzal Chad, then you're gonna need to act quickly. I will lend you my airship, but you cannot keep it a secret, will you?
Any features on this airship? Like, can we just hide in the clouds and then jump off if we need to?
Legion, you know the rest of us are made of flesh, right?
I'm sure. Tegan, do you have featherfall?
The look on his face.
I would have to put it back into my book.
Can we just teleport?
Oh wait,
This,
do you?
this fair city of mages and whatnot definitely has a couple scrolls of Featherfall lying about.
Or we could get a scroll. Yeah, that's a good idea
Well,
too.
Well, that'd be probably simple. Yeah, let's just buy a
If you
scroll.
need a scroll, of course we can supply a scroll. I could have a member of our order teleport you there. I can't say
I
any
mean-
of us frequent Ruspello, and there'd be
I-
some risk involved in the spell.
We assumed that there's no teleportation circle there.
There's no
Diagonally.
teleportation circle, but we can teleport you there regardless.
He means the spooky kind where there's a chance that you end up inside the floor.
Oh,
There's some risk involved if we were to teleport you there, but it would be faster.
And I imagine that there is some risk involved in, I don't know a bunch of yahoos who've never been in an airship flying that across the country into a place frequented by pirates while we are actively crossing war-torn countryside. And there are
Yeah.
super soldiers on the other side,
But-
the mechanics of which we do not really understand.
Also,
if
are you prepared to fight any wyverns or dragons should you cross any?
Yes.
yes,
That's something to bear in mind.
I mean-
I once wrestled a worm.
Is-
It
is
worked
question.
out fine.
Is that supposed to spur us away from using?
Yeah,
the-
because I really would like to fight a dragon, actually.
I would really like to eat a dragon. The more I consume of my kin, the more I become one.
I was
We're-
alluding to
I
the
don't know,
fact that
actually-
you may destroy my property fighting a wyvern.
Okay,
Well-
just get us a boat
Oh.
then if you want to be boring.
We're
I mean-
experienced in this at this point.
I mean, do you really think that a simple wyvern would really stand a chance against the rest of us?
Fair enough.
Now, if there's like an ancient dragon or something but I feel like somebody would notice if there was one like flying around the countryside. They're
Yeah,
kind
don't
of
they have
big.
names? Don't you watch those things? You did in
Did you forget where you're from? Did you get rid of the smart one?
Andrew Ryan. Sorry, no. I may have. They're not fronting themselves today. I'm smart, I swear. It says so right here. But you watched all the dragons in Andrew Ryan. I do remember mostly brass and metallic ones,
Yeah.
though.
Come on. He stands up and like adjusts his robes. Take my hands.
Oh, you're teleporting us.
Oh, oh, oh,
Not to Ruspello. Take my hands.
to the personal hanger.
I'm gonna do this thing.
He begins to speak in Elvish tongue as the teleportation spell takes place. And you all...
Ooh, back here.
wind up right here. That's where you teleported last time.
What the fuck is this?
I was gonna look for a new token for Legion. Ah,
Shove something with like spiritual ghosts.
you're about to meet the rest of me.
I go around and I see if I could just figure out which of legions is my favorite. Which one of these has my favorite legion in it? Legion? just go up and talk to each of them.
How is the control on, or how is Melchizedek's control on these guys? Because once Manon goes in there, goes Legion, all of them would probably go, yes? 1,000.
Yep. Where is this asshole?
Which one of you is the one that tells bad jokes?
And they all point to Prime Legion.
Right,
I
still
told
in
you,
there.
it's in here somewhere.
Everyone stand back for a moment.
Okay.
I scratched the little owlet.
It's my owlbear Ralphie. And the Ralphie looks at you and tries to decide if they think that you're going to try and eat them.
I am currently eating a chicken strips or a chicken leg, so no, because I am already eating something.
Okay, good. They allow you to scritch them.
I will then proceed to bribe them with chicken leg.
It works. They actually want to eat the gristly cap off the end of the chicken leg.
Oh, you mean that shit you can't eat?
Well, it's an owlbear, so he can definitely eat it.
Yeah, but I mean, me as a sorry, I wasn't RPing. The bits I can't eat as a human. Well, I
Yes.
choose not to eat, but
Man.
Pugilist could eat. Just
Yeah.
want to clarify.
My mom chews the end off of chicken legs like a fucking cave woman and sucks the marrow out of them. It is the most disturbing thing I have ever seen.
Jesus.
I have not gotten into bone marrow eating because I feel like if I go down that path, I can't return.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No guns on this thing?
Oh god.
I don't have.
What is the name?
I don't
What's
have
the
an
name of
airship
it?
ready to go, so I had to pull out.
It's
this.
pirated it up. It's pirated it up.
I think that's why he didn't want it to show. This man
Yeah.
is already planning to be an air pilot.
Do not take my experimental non-military vessel to the pirate place. The pirate ship that popped up in front of us.
There you go.
It already looks like a pirate ship.
I have like a robotic one. No. Oh, I could get rid of the one. With, I can make it not with pirate sails. Make it.
Okay.
Oh,
no.
That works.
Oh.
We if we get one without pirate sails, I will actively climb this goddamn thing and paint pirate sails on it.
Well,
Yeah.
well, we could arm it with pirate weaponry when we get to Roswell.
If we're gonna bring it back, it's gonna be like battered, destroyed, and armed to the teeth.
My airship.
It's gonna
My-
look like the Millennium Falcon.
Please don't hurt my delicate prototype. Please.
Listen, we're just gonna make it better.
Fuck this
Soup
guy.
Fucking pimp my ride.
I say,
Yeah,
look,
in my airship, yeah.
Tegan is very good at magical tinkering. Look, he made this for Ralphie, and I hold Ralphie out so that they can see. He can
Yeah.
see the collar he made Ralphie that holds a healing potion,
Oh my
like
god,
a
like
Saint
the dog.
Bernard.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well, in a illustrious show, he activates some magic seals and runes, which seem to power some of the mechanics beneath the floor, and the platform opens up, and this airship raises up on pistons.
Neat.
Okay.
You have a pilot for this thing, right?
Or can you teach one of us to use it?
I still think we should get at least 2 legions to protect the ship.
How does it go up and down if it has this pirate, if it has the spinning wheel?
You have 2 legions that protect the ship.
There's 100 and some odd legions in there, aren't there?
Here in this.
Yeah, but I was talking about me and my Echo.
Is
Oh.
Legion piloting it, not our Legion trademark?
Yes, but you're gonna be with us.
That's not my Legion.
Right, I'm probably gonna jump off the ship with you guys.
The
Exactly.
answer is no. I don't have a pilot for this.
Yeah, I'm sure we can figure something.
Wait, you don't have a pilot for the thing you made?
I assume that he flies it himself.
I'm the pilot.
All right. Matthias, give me a rundown of how to work these controls. Because I'm pretty sure it's Tegan, me, and then Ralphie in order of who's smartest in this group.
I will.
Me scratching at my headband of intellect.
just to see if I could follow along.
Come with me if you wish to learn. He
Actually, why don't we all try to learn? Worst case
No, that's
scenario,
fair.
just
Yeah.
yeah, if we all learn. Some of us won't get it, but a good chunk of us will.
I think I'll get it.
If you have proficiency in land vehicles,
Oh fuck.
then I will let you use your proficiency bonus on this. Otherwise, you use straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence. Not a saving throw, or just intelligence. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, God.
You know what, Jen? Learning
He's
is
smart.
like taking a saving throw against the curriculum.
Fair.
Very good. So Lord Matthias walks up. I promise you, the ship looks more futuristic than what looks on the board. And as he walks up, you notice that at the pilot seat there's like these levers and cranks, and there's a wheel, and there's these pedals. And he says, "This was to turn left. This is to turn right. This is to put up and down which sails you want. This one turns the rudder. These are for the jets." And then he turns to Tegan, and he holds out 3 little crystals in his hands. These are Chardlim crystals, refined. Of the highest quality. And he takes one, and he plunks it in a little slot. And you can see the energy begin to flow from it into this mechanism in the dashboard, and the ship comes to life. And he hands you the other 2.
Jet wine.
All right. Cool.
They're refined, so you don't have to worry about them exploding.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I was about to ask about that.
But
The
also
unrefined
because they're
stuff, though.
refined, you can't exactly recharge it.
Can't just like use a spell slot and put that magic into it.
Not into refined crystal.
Hmm.
I'm assuming one is enough to get us to our location, and then another one to get us back, or
To Rustbellow, I predict that one should be able to get you there.
just make sure.
Give you an extra so that way you don't end up on the side of the road. For whatever reason.
Have to call AAA.
Oh, what happens when this thing runs out of power? No, I don't want to find that out.
I imagine it falls out of the sky, Legion.
Yes, it will crash.
So just don't leave it on idling.
Maybe it's got wings and it can glide.
Do you have wings, Legion?
No, we do not.
Isn't the same person responsible for designing you?
I mean, why would we have wings?
In case
God,
you
we
fall,
should get wings.
in case you fell out of the sky?
Or if you wanted to fly in general.
Right.
He'll show you how it works, mechanically speaking, through a little walkthrough. He shows you the underbelly of the ship, and you'll see lodestones there that all seem to be receiving power and generating the ability to float, levitate. And on the back, there seems to be these 2 jet propulsion systems, which he explains, draws a lot of power but can give you a lot of speed. The lodestones can keep you aloft, and the wind can pull you along if you want to use the sails. If you want to use the jets, you're going to need to pull the sails down and pull the throttle on those.
Would that use our fuel faster?
Much faster.
Cool. So, y'all ready to fly? Man, and you paid the most attention. You
I'm ready.
You can, think you got a good
But
grasp?
eating a chicken leg.
I mean, Legion has no idea how this is gonna work.
This,
Oh, yeah, I mean, so... Well, Tegan's paying attention too, and then I assume between the two of us, we start going through, like, pre-check flights, and, like, getting everything ready to take off.
Legion, I
Put the seatbelt sign on. This is
Yeah, we put- yeah.
speaking.
Ralphie stands there and does, like, this, points out all the safety features. He's like, you can find eggs. He's just doing this with his little paws.
Rah, 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 rah. Or whatever owl. What noises do owls make?
I'm just making bird noises.
kind of
Right.
bird just live near you.
So we're off to Rustfellow.
Right, do we need anything before we leave?
He
Provisions?
produces a scroll of Featherfall.
We will need that. Yes.
Yes.
We would need that.
How long will our trip be?
Yeah. How long will the trip be?
If you don't use the jets, I'd say 6 to 7 hours.
Okay. Alright. But so we have, like, our contract that we're working for y'all. Do we have anything that would prove to the pirates that we have the authority to commission them as privateers? Besides our stunning good looks and Kaz and I's less than scrupulous history?
Don't we?
Like a signet ring? Can I have, like, a letter of marque with a little signature on it? Like,
Bad.
or do I just have to go, like, trust me, dude? Source, trust me.
Maybe one of these like receipt things.
Right.
Point of
Yeah.
a stamp on my shoulder.
He reaches into a bag of holding. And he pulls out a signet ring and hands it
With the
to
American Express Gold Card, every day.
Tegan.
I'm a little offended.
Well, your hands will be so full piloting the ship.
Alright, I feel better now.
Guys, it's a magic signet ring.
He reaches in again, pulls out a writ, hands it to Manon.
Oh.
Reaches in again, and then with this one, trying to find the word for it. It's like a little medallion thing.
Like,
Hands it to Kazdel.
like something he would wear? Like a medal?
Yeah. Medallion shows you're with Australopithec forces. Ring shows that you're with the Order of Erudition. The writ has my signature, stating that you come as representatives on behalf of myself and the council.
Damn, that's all just ready to go.
I don't know which of these will behoove you the most, so I'm giving you multiple tools.
Okay.
All right.
They're generally anti-society, so I don't know if these will help you or hurt you.
I'm gonna put the medallion away in like a pocket or bag or something. If I know anything about Rustbellow, it's you never want to show your hand until you know you're around the right people.
Wise words.
I will do a sleight of hand to see if I can hide the letter of it where I have hidden my my little piece of danger crystal.
Jesus.
I will wear the signet ring on my hand.
In a humble show of magic. Doesn't look very flashy or artistic. You watch as he casts a spell and he parts the ceiling as it opens. And above you all you can see the night sky, or the daytime sky.
Neat.
Dope. Here we go.
Nice.
How are we gonna?
It's a little late for reservations now, Legion.
Yeah, it is.
That's like if you go for an operation and you're sitting on the table and go, wait a minute, I have some questions about the long-term effects, and it's like, this is way too late for this.
Is there anything else we should know?
I don't know. I don't know much about Rustbellow. Actually, never been there. How old is Rustbellow? Let's say, was it here 200 years ago?
They have a unique palette of food.
Make a history check.
Can I make that with advantage?
Yeah.
They use grease as a flavor.
Is it the same? This is the same day as the last session when we got all of our stuff, or is this the next day?
I'm trying to think if you all had long rested before or after that. It might be the same day as you got all the stuff, because you probably long rested immediately after arriving.
Okay. Oh, like that.
We definitely did not long rest after arriving. We went straight to the council chambers.
Yeah.
So we may not have long rested. Oops.
People
Oops.
came today like, maybe you long rested at the end of the session. You probably did.
Whoops. I hope so, because I used resources and hit that button already.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll sit down. I just sit down crisscross applesauce when Gaz is like, man, I don't really know. What else do we need to know? And Legion's like, I don't really know either. And I'm like, God damn it. And I sit down crisscross applesauce and I hold both my hands here, which is coincidentally where my little forbidden crystal is hidden. And I will
Coincidentally.
cast Commune.
Okay. So you cast the regular version of Commune,
Mhm.
which gives you 5 yes or no questions.
Oh, I have 3 written down, but I can change it if it is meant to be 5.
Is that what the standard spell gives you? 3?
Yeah, I copied it from the standard spell.
My bad. The leveled up version gives you 5.
Okay. All right. So I sit down, crisscross applesauce, and I'm like, "Hey, Tamora, I hope that you're ready to hear again from your neediest subject. Is this a good idea for us to go and is this likely to be a successful mission recruiting pirates from Rustbellow to be privateers?"
You ask that question, and you hear her voice echo. It's a lot less vivid and proximal as it was before. It's very much at a distance. And you hear her voice echo. It is likely.
Second question, are we missing any vital information that would help us be successful in this undertaking?
There are some things that are not known.
Is Legion still the same Legion even though he gave up more than, like, 90% of his personality?
He is.
Alright, so long and thanks for all the fish.
Be safe, child. As you come back to your consciousness.
I'm like talking to Legion. How old is Rustbellow? They're at least 38.
So, Tamora thinks that we are likely to be successful in our mission. We should just go.
That's good.
Wonderful.
Do you often ask your goddess before we do anything?
You can tell that I am leaving something out. No, this is a new thing, but it seemed like nobody else knew what was going on, and I wanted to try out my new ability.
So you're not leaving out anything, right?
Oh no, I definitely am.
Oh, you're just gonna admit it. Okay, well, why did you do that?
Okay.
Okay, I believe.
Yeah, no.
Meh.
Mana knows that she's a bad liar, so you called her out on it, and she's like, yeah, no, I'm bad at this. So there's definitely more information that we could find that would help us be more successful, but Tamora thinks that we're going to be successful even though we're going in there like blind dumb idiots, so I say we go.
Well, I mean, you can know everything about a thing. Or you can know
Nothing.
70, you know the old saying, 71, badge and a gun?
We got our expert right here, and I point to Kazdal.
Yes, I haven't been there in five or more years, but
Haven't
from
you
my
been there,
memory,
man?
Didn't
I
you just
have.
make a joke about it at least being 30?
That's how old
I was a
am.
pirate for about 6 months when I first left Pretoria.
Oh my god.
I think.
We got
How
2
old is
experts.
Kazdal?
That's better than 1.
Why were you being a pirate? What happened?
Well, I left Pretoria is an island, and I left Pretoria, and the ship that I was on got attacked by pirates, and I was like, man, this seems like a way better gig. And so I joined them. And then I got bored, so I left. But we've done good terms. Felt like I needed to see the rest of the continent. I didn't know that the rest of the continent was going to be on fire when I got there.
I can, from my memory, I can explain some of the basic information of regarding Rustbellow's political climate.
There's not like a pirate king, is there?
There is a few.
A
You pirate? Wait, what?
multiple.
Wait, I'm not an
Hey.
expert at but shouldn't there only be like one pirate? How are the
No, it's not. It's more like a round table sort of situation.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's like a bunch of captains that all are like on the council, and then there's like one guy that's like nominally in charge, but it's kind of more like leading by committee. And by committee, I mean just like the people that are the wealthiest get to be on there.
Council of Captains.
Well,
Essentially,
that makes more sense for pirates, since to get the wealth you gotta be good at the pirating.
It's mostly a system based upon wealth and reputation.
Well, yeah, yes. So there are a bunch
Oh.
of different like pirate companies, and so there are a bunch of different pirate companies, and they've all got like really fun names. And I never really got to be inducted into the pirate company because, like I said, I left because I got bored. Turns out being at sea is really boring, y'all.
I can imagine.
It does take a couple of days to travel by sea. I wonder if it's going to be better now that we're airship pirates.
No, we're just
No.
gonna be in
Like,
the air.
We can't show that we're pirate. We can't show the ship. That's a good point.
But we also will be. It'll take significantly less time.
Can I
Also,
prestidigitate a pirate ship to change the
Ooh.
flag?
Ooh, hell yeah.
What is our pirate crew name?
I don't think we have
I
a
mean-
team name.
We already decided on what our group name was, which was OCC,
Hold on.
OCC.
That was
which is the
enough.
only capable,
Only.
I forgot about
only
that. Yeah, we did.
capable people on the continent.
Mm, mm.
People on the continent, people on the is silent, but it's
Wait.
the only capable people on the continent.
Got
Yeah.
it. So and now it's going to be the same, just only capable pirates.
Yeah, only capable only capable
OCP?
pirates on the continent. Well, we just replaced the people with pirates, and it's still silent.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a
Like that.
there's a bar in Rustbellow called Codswallop.
Let's swallow.
Jimothy's Codswallop. You've been there too?
Yep.
Jimothy Scott.
Jimothy's cod swallow. Not cod swallow. Cod swallow.
Codswallop.
Good old. I remember Jimothy. He was a. I wonder if he's still working.
Was it Jim? I thought Jimothy was the monkey.
You know what? He very well could have been. I was always quite
A drunk, like you
Yes.
are now?
I have no
I
idea how
yet
much
to
I
have a
wanted to
drink
go.
this morning.
Oh, maybe that's the problem. Have we taken off yet?
Yep.
Drinking on the
This whole
open air
conversation
sounds
has happened while you are drinking and driving this airship.
Excellent, excellent.
Now, I wasn't expecting airship travel in today's session, so I don't have a scenic view of that for you.
Aw.
That's all right.
I love this slight derailment.
So, what do you choose to do over the course of 6 hours, if anything?
Legion will attune to his new armor.
I will sharpen my axe, I guess.
Also, Kazdel, what kind of armor do you have?
I have mithril plate.
All right. I think we went over this last time because I have a free mithril plate if anybody wants any.
And you also have like a cloak of protection, which
I also have
realized I have.
Cloak of protection.
So,
Very good. Then, in that case, we will consider this a load screen.
I want to see if I can get Tegan to teach me a spell.
What spell in particular?
So I'm like, all right. So here's the thing, though. I feel like I could learn more powerful spells. Like I have the capacity to learn a more powerful spell, but I don't currently know any. I can cast up to third level spells, but I do not have access to third level spells.
Okay.
So, well, I don't know. Do you think you could teach me like counter spell or something that might be useful, or like?
Sure, I do counterspell. I mean,
Well-
yes. Let's see. I mean, I have counterspell. I have. Let's see. What are the spells like? I have the classic Vortex Warp. I mean, I have a variety of different spells that I can teach you, and also Fireball as well. Fireball. Sending as well, if you wanted to get in contact with someone.
Okay, okay. Well, so wouldn't it be really fucking funny? Like, it would be really funny if I was like hidden, and then I just like cast Fireball out of hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Because also, if I'm hidden when I cast a spell, the subject has disadvantage on the saving throw. But so that would be really funny. But I do feel like learning counterspell would probably be useful to you all, because then there's 2 opportunities for the rest of us not to get murked.
That is true. This is a very hard conundrum. We have what is useful, and then what is funny and useful on the other hand.
Right. I
mean,
think it might come down to what God will let me learn.
Yes. Are you going to ask that? You want to use another commune to reason, or should I try to reach out
Yeah,
to them?
you should probably do it. I burnt my one for the day, so you're gonna have to do it.
Okay, then yes, I'll go ahead and crisscross applesauce myself. What was it? Mine is divination. Yes, I will ritual cast divination to call her up and just be like, "Hey, got a question. What would be more useful, or what will you allow Manon to learn? Will you allow her to learn counterspell or fireball?"
Well, you're expecting Tamora's voice and you get mine.
So you're like an outraged.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh, tomorrow seems sick. It's sick.
Tomorrow's on break. Listen, well,
They have secretaries.
when it comes to learning spells in a we'll call it a homebrew way.
Yeah.
Then we'll treat it like the same way that the magic initiate feats work.
Mhm.
So if you learn a spell that is outside what your class allows or whatever, then you can cast it like once per day. And then if it uses a spell slot, then go ahead and use a spell slot.
Okay.
So, learning a spell, the process of doing it is going to require an Arcana check on your part.
Mhm.
And yes, so you can take the time. The level of spell you're teaching is going to determine how long it takes to learn it.
Mhm.
So what level of spell? They're both third level spells, Fireball and Counterspell.
Yep.
So you can choose which one you want to teach. But learning a third level spell, I would say to learn a first level spell, it would take an afternoon for somebody who isn't a spellcaster. But what level spellcasting can you do?
I can cast up to third level spells
Up to third level
because I'm an
spells.
arcane trickster. So, and I can cast wizard spells.
Okay, perfect.
So I can cast the kind of spells he would be teaching me.
Okay. So we'll use the spellbook transcription rule.
Okay.
So, which means like to learn a spell, I forgot what the rule exactly was. How long does it take to transcribe a spell? 5e. You must practice a spell until you understand. Blah blah blah. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours. And costs. Well, that doesn't matter because you're not writing a spell. So it takes 2 hours per level of the spell. So if you're doing a 3rd level spell, it's 6 hours to learn it.
Okay.
And then for your Arcana check, what is your spell casting? Not modifier, like what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 16.
16.
So I have a +3.
I'm trying to do the math in my head as like a counter spell kind of system. So like, like with counterspell, it's 13 plus your spell level or something like that. Is that right? Or 10?
So it's 10. You have to roll 10 plus whatever the level of the spell is. So if it was a 9th level spell, if you cast it at a 3rd level, you'd have to roll a 19. It would have to be a 19 or higher Arcana.
Yeah. So that's the system we're going to use for you to learn it. So it's
Okay,
like
so I have to roll above a 13. Because it's 10 plus 3 since it's a 3rd level spell.
And then but I want to make the base number instead of 10.
Okay.
I want to make it 14. So 14 plus 3 is what you have to beat.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Nope.
The 6 hours passes. You have just enough time. It's taken the whole ship ride of you, Tegan, walking Manon through the gestures, like the somatic components, the verbal components, and all the nuances of molding and casting the magic. And after 6 hours, you feel like you've made progress, but she has not been able to cast.
Okay.
Speaking of those 6 hours, you guys can see Rustbellow in the distance, and it is your choice where you want to land.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Would-
Can I?
Go
Oh,
for it.
never mind. I was,
I was just gonna ask if if Tegan was teaching me counterspell or fireball.
I mean, it's whatever you. Yeah, I mean, if this is it's whatever you would prefer. Would you think useful? I mean, both are very useful. I mean, if we wanted more damaging, but I mean, to have someone also counterspell would also be very useful. So,
You know.
just out of curiosity, on the inverse side, well, there. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'll just. I think my vote is probably maybe more towards counterspell.
Mine too.
But-
That's what I would
okay.
pick.
Okay. Sorry.
So, while they're learning that, is there any way I could carve a rune for a one-time use and give it to Legion?
Huh?
Carve a rune. I'm trying to remember how exactly all your runes work and what you're trying to do here.
Just for
Like
instance,
a cloud
like,
rune or something like that?
I was thinking like a fire rune. Just so one of his attacks hits a bit harder and has the possibility of locking a target.
Because you can use so many runes per day, is that right?
Yeah.
So if you want to use one per day, like for today, and like give it to Legion to use at a later time, is that what you're trying to do?
I was like thinking of carving an additional one and just handing him the stone that he could use one time whenever he would like.
And back.
do runes? I'm trying to picture him using the rune. I'm like, does he need to make like an Arcana check to use it? Because for you, you know how to just use it because of your class.
Yeah.
But like, if you give it to any Joe Schmo, would they be able to activate the rune? And how would they do that?
That's. I guess it would be an Arcana check.
You could treat it like artificer infusions. And just make it a one-time use thing, because artificers can infuse stuff and give it to other people.
Oh, that's kind of like the blood thing that the Mikalina has.
Because I could inscribe it on his armor too, but then that gets kind of wonky. Having it as like a one-time use stone, I feel like would be the most.
I'll say if your class allows you to do it, then you can do it. If your class does not allow it, then that is not allowed.
Okay, it does not allow it. That would be completely homebrew. As far as I know, like they can't rune craft.
No, because I think there's an artificer that does that. Runesmith or something like that.
Wait, really?
I don't know. The only artificer I've ever played has been the armorer. I should play artificer more often.
Look up Rune Knight.
I heard it's a fun one.
It's fun.
But I got a lot of things I can still do.
Whenever you finish a long rest,
I don't know when, but I can cast spells now. Only speak with animals and beast sense, though.
it doesn't say I can inscribe other items with runes, but it says that whenever I finish a long rest, I can touch an object and inscribe a rune onto the object. And to be eligible, the object must be a weapon, suit of armor, a shield, or a piece of jewelry.
I have all of those things. Do you want to touch my halberd or my armor?
But then that would mean
You
that
want to touch my halberd?
I would lose a rune.
Oh,
by
The
doing that.
homoeroticism is right there.
Do
Yeah.
you want to touch my halberd?
This is a
You want-
two-handed weapon.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna need some help with this.
I've got so much reach.
You should have gripped the shaft just right.
Yeah, that would not work. for
Careful of
me.
the tip. It's a bit dangerous.
Very sharp.
I wonder if there's a feature that does that.
So-
gay? No, that's just life, man.
Manon, since you've met the 6-hour teaching requirement, then every long rest or extended break that is at least 2, like if you use a 2-hour break or a long rest, then you can attempt to learn it again.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are pulling up to the outskirts of Rustbellow. You get to choose where you want to land. Do you want to land in a particular area?
We need to hide this thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does there appear to be a place? Can I spot from the air a place that looks like there's a dense copse of trees that we might be able to like hide it?
Absolutely. The surrounding of Rustbellow is not all that developed, so and it is a more forestry type biome, so you could slip into an opening where there's a canopy of trees and try to hide out there.
Yeah, I'd say that. Let's do that, and then we can work together to try and like camouflage it. I know I don't give off the outdoorsy type very much, but I do. I know a little bit about ranger things.
Well, you give off those. How do I say this?
Lesbian.
I was gonna say tomboy of the forest vibes, but you know.
Generally
just-
speaking, what are you about to ask?
You ever just go into the forest and you suddenly realize that there's a lot of lesbian women out in the forest with their
God.
cottages?
Yeah, the Amazon.
God, I wish.
Hillbillies, hill people,
Tegan's like, what?
guys who make moonshine.
You've been reading too many smut books again.
No, this is all my brain.
This is not my
Now, as you park the ship and you begin coming up with your camouflage tactics, I'll just ask for survival checks.
Oh,
And the average will be your ability to take materials from the surroundings and use it in an engineered fashion for your purposes.
oh, like
Just-
putting up branches and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm proficient. Fuck you.
I'll give myself guidance.
Never mind. Just ignore my number. Just ignore.
Dirty 20.
Never.
18.
I'm proficient. 1.
It rolled off of a 19 straight to a 1. That felt.
Robbed? You were robbed.
I was cut for the numbers.
I'm anxious to roll this.
I didn't even get a chair.
Okay. That's a 18, a 20, a 14, and a 12.
Not the end of the world.
We're like building this
That is
around
kind of
the
natural one.
ship, and Pudulus is just eating half of it.
Like, stop it.
He's getting lost. He's like, ooh, these berries are actually good. Oh, this will go.
I look over and he's eaten half of a beehive.
The bees are annoyed, but his fat is so thick that he doesn't care. He's like a bear. He's like a bear.
So your average roll comes out to a 14.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
So you all take the brush and the leaves and the branches and you're trying to cover it. And it takes you a while. So after the 6 hours plus the time to do this, it's already getting dark.
Should we sleep here and go into town in the morning?
I
Yeah.
think we should go into town and sleep at an inn.
No. You will get robbed.
No,
With
let's.
that kind of attitude, maybe.
No. I'm just saying you.
Just guess.
Just no one else.
Though, will you all be comfortable sleeping on the ship?
Does the ship have quarters? Like, does it have like sleeping? The slings. You know what I'm talking about, Jen?
A hammock?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, also, we camp outside all the time.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Sleeping supplies.
Like, we could just set up our tents.
I guess.
I was just saying, I mean, we could go into town if we want, but it seemed either way, we're gonna have to spend the night. So if we go into town tonight, we run the risk of getting in trouble, which seems like fun.
Yeah.
But we could get in trouble before we complete our task at hand. Or we spend the night here. First thing in the morning, we go try to complete our task, and then we get into trouble.
Let's say, let's go now. You guys are good in spell slots, right? Let's go get in trouble. Let's go look for trouble.
I agree. I think that we
Am I good at
have a
spell
general
slots?
lay of the land, sort of. We know where the tavern
Did
is.
we have a long rest? I'm gonna say we had a long rest between the few sessions I haven't been here.
Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm sure.
Yeah,
We'll be
you've
fine.
had a. I imagine last session at the end of it, you took a long rest.
Okay, because I had not taken a long rest yet. So,
I was at 38 HP.
so I will have casted now 11 times Nastul's magic aura on.
The long con.
Yes,
And-
on Tegan.
And I will cast what I've been casting. Like, what is that? The Gift of Alacrity. We
Yes.
are going to be in trouble.
Is that the only kind of spell that does that?
Where you have to cast it every day for a certain amount of time
Yeah.
before it's permanent? I don't think so. I will also, if we're going into Rust Bellow, I'm gonna upcast 8 on us.
Good
Uh,
idea. Good idea.
That is for the best.
Choose up to 3 creatures. So I can only put it on 3 creatures. No, I can. I can only put it on 3 creatures. So I pick myself, Tegan, and Pudge.
Yes.
So, your hit point max increases by 10. You get 10 temporary HP, and it increases your...
My cap.
Yes.
Okay. You wander down the road, and it's a rough beaten one, to the Rust Bellow proper.
Oh,
You'll never know unless
so dark.
It is nighttime. So as you walk into town, you're seeing this this place with cobblestone streets. It is paved, thank God. Despite what you might have heard about the barbaric state of Rust Bellow. You walk in and you can see infrastructure. There's places that are well constructed, made of wood. There's most buildings have more than one story to them. Nothing more than 3 stories though. With balconies, lantern-lit streets, so all of the main roads and walkways are lit up at night. You can see that the place is in full motion, and the population is not sparse by any means. The people here are dressed in all kinds of attire. Some of them are in your more traditional pirate garb, others look more like your typical sellswords you'd see in other nations. A mixed group of races here, of course. Although a large portion are human. And people seem to be fairly comfortable, you would say. Like, you're walking around and it's not like people are giving you the ojo or anything as you walk through the streets. Some
Not
people...
Tortuga.
No, people seem to be able... Oh, people that you would see in other nations that you would expect to be hostile or standoffish, they seem to have their guard down here. And as you're walking through, those of you who have never been here before, people have noticed you and are looking at you. Again, not in a hostile way, but they don't recognize you here.
How big is this place, would you say? Is it like a city, a large town?
It's a large town.
Ah, okay, so it's like when you go to a small town and get identified as a non-towner.
Yeah, this is not a metropolis by any means.
Y'all must not be from around here. I fucking hate you. Stop it, you yokel. How did you know this?
Suddenly
Well, you're not one of my cousins, so...
So where do you want to go?
So I say... Well, I look at Kaz. Swill tap?
Soul tap.
What?
I agree. The Kuraga's Swill tap is likely a good place as I need to start.
Swill tap? Question mark.
Is this like a bar?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. You will pick the finest food for me to eat. I will pay for it, but you just need to pick it.
Are you going to try and bite me if you do not like the food I pick for you?
No.
Okay.
Insight check.
Inside check.
Hold on, let me see, because it's a half lie. It's still a deception check.
I don't believe you.
You get the sense that he will bite something and someone, but not you.
Oh, he might bite the waiter. That could be funny. All right.
For those of you who know the way, you lead the party to Kuraga Swiltap. Kuraga is a tabaxi who runs the joint here, and as you walk in, you see her among many other staff members walking around, like getting bumped by patrons, spilling their drinks, but nobody seems to mind. You know, you take the top off for the house, so the place seems pretty jolly. People are, there's no tavern brawl happening, but there are people who are loudly and drunkenly laughing. Some larger groups, some smaller groups, but you don't look around and necessarily see anybody kind of drinking on their own. There's very much a sense of
No depressed drinking.
call it community here.
I'm gonna wave to Kuraga and be like, Kuraga, order a round for the party.
See Kuraga walk over, having snatched up a couple tankards, notably made of wood, and walks over and looks at Kazdel.
Hyundai Kona versus Honda 8.
Do I know you?
It's been a while, but I used to be a resident here.
She leans in. Weren't you one of those Don boys?
A while back. Haven't heard note of them in some time, to be honest.
Haven't seen them in a while. Glad you're still alive. She starts passing around the drinks.
The toss her a gold coin, I suppose.
She puts it between her furry titties and keeps going.
Furry titties. Hate you saying this line.
I mean, Pudge, have you never been with a furred lady? It's so comfy.
I'm not gonna lie. I eat many things, but not people in that way.
Fur is exceptionally soft. I'm speaking.
If I ever married, it is
Eat
for
many
their
things, but not
food.
pussy.
If I ever got a partner, they would have to be a chef first and a chef second,
Fair. All right.
which I don't think is a what you call a marriage. That's just hiring somebody.
Yeah, I also don't believe that chef is a gender.
That's what you think.
Oh, fair.
I don't know what's with this cup, but it smells really good right now. It's empty, but it smells like the holiday cheer.
I'm gonna say Kazdel said that while looking at his beer.
That
smells amazing.
sounds like holiday cheer. What holiday?
What is y'all's passive perceptions?
Mine is
fuck.
23.
Holy shit.
Yeah, mine's 16, but 20.
Holy shit, mine's 20.
God damn!
Legion and Kazdel?
15.
15.
I don't even know how I did mine.
I made something very specific.
Manon and Pudge, as you guys settle in and kind of get your conversation started at the table, you notice a little ways across the bar at a table, you see this blonde half-elf fuckboy among a couple other rowdy bunch. And they seem to be whispering at each other and looking at your table and then whispering at each other again and then repeating.
Do you
Ah.
see that?
Yep, I think the twinks are identifying us.
I'm gonna sneak over there and see if I can tell what they're saying.
I will be here.
Make a stealth check.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Well, I could stealth actually.
I'm gonna be absorbed in the drink.
I rolled a
trying to-
6 and it's still a 21.
Jesus Christ.
You
Fuck you. Fuck
excuse
you.
yourself from the table, and then you try to, we'll say, stealth by blending in with the crowd or whatever. And you take your time and you make your way over their table within audio distance. And you hear the blonde one talking amongst the group. I really think that's him. I think that's that Kazdel one.
Is this said with like fanboy, or is this said like with animosity?
A little bit of both.
Okay. Okay.
Is that gonna cast it?
Is that motherfucking Kazdel?
And they go, yeah, that's definitely him. And they go, let's go say hi, boys. As they stand up and they take one more swig of their drinks and they put it down and they begin walking over toward your table.
I really hope Kazdel isn't.
I will try, and if they've got weapons on them, I will try and take them off of them before they get to the table.
I'm trying to get Legion to drink it.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Legion will grab it and just splash it
23?
in front of its face.
I think I technically have advantage. Let me look. But it's a 23.
Let's say
I rolled a 3
Uh-huh.
and still rolled
You-
23. I hate it.
Yeah.
you pluck a pistol off of his leg holster. Ooh.
Oh no, Manon's got a gun.
Ah,
And it's just a group of 4 guys, but the blonde boy seems to be their ringleader. And he walks over and he says, hands on the table, Kazdel! Is that you? Kazdel, you look
Who's
at him. This is Dalton Starfucker.
Star?
More
Fucker?
Oh no,
What?
he's Star Boy.
Nay, okay. What does star fucker mean?
If it isn't Dalton Star, who's the fuck is Dalton Starfucker?
Did he fuck a star?
Yeah, there are so many questions I have.
Can I roll history to see if I remember who this fuckwit is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll to remember Twink.
You have no idea who this guy even is.
That's not even more insulting. Is that who I think it is? I don't even know who you are.
God, I've had this interaction before.
He says, if it isn't my old rival, Kazdel.
Pardon me, I'm one drink in and I do not recall.
What do you mean you don't recall? We, the Starfuckers, were your biggest rival when you and your Dawn boys were running around causing trouble. Rival game.
I mean, your rival game with the stuff. I got cast out.
You seriously don't remember?
Can I offer you a drink or something? Maybe you could kindly remind me of the Starfucker legacy.
I think you'll find that, you know, when you reacquaint yourself with old friends here, that that after you and your boys, well, we thought died, that we you know, picked up the slack that you guys left behind in the market.
See, are you the only prominent names left in?
I mean, there's others, but
Russell?
like, you know, this isn't a competition.
It
Right.
sounds like it's a competition.
Well,
Are we seriously not gonna address the stuff for problem?
I'm glad to see that the Starfuckers have taken up the mantle. Is all well in Rustbellow since we've left?
We got some new upper crust council members and captains, but you know, same old, same old. Nothing here has changed too much.
See, that for better or worse, that's good to hear.
Well, more people in the upper crust, the more politics, I guess.
Hmm. Speaking of politics, wouldn't happen to know of any privateers that are looking for some extra money, or for hire, essentially. A fair number of them. Or are you yourself looking for extra work?
Are you trying to, like, put together a crew?
A bit more than a crew, but you could say that, yes.
I pop out from like between them where they didn't see me standing there, and I spin this pistol around my finger. I'm like, we're actually kind of looking to put together a flotilla.
What's a flotilla?
It's like a bunch. It's like a bunch of crews and a bunch of ships all working together for a common good. In this case, which is murder and
Enriching
plunder.
yourselves.
What they said.
Is that different from an armada?
I think it's bigger than Armada.
Formation of small warships that may be part of a larger fleet.
Or not.
You know, I banged somebody who actually knew the answer to this question, but I wouldn't listen to it either way because it's stupid.
Okay, what's an armada then?
Well, the first time I heard flotilla was on Mass Effect. But
Oh, Armada's a
Jeez.
large ship fleet.
Oh, so alright, flotilla is the perfect word then.
It's almost like I do words for a living.
Well, yeah. You know what? Fair enough.
Jen, we always learn something new when you play.
I do.
Look,
I
it's
do.
it's cool and all for you to come back here after so many years with your little gang here. I don't recognize any of you. Did all your team members die?
Did they?
Did they?
You know,
Did they?
I've been hearing about your other two boys running around causing trouble, but I thought, you know, did y'all have?
I thought they were dead.
We had a bit of a falling out. Some of us may have died
What?
in the fallout.
Did you kill
What?
them?
Others are still up and surviving and doing their own thing. Which other ones have you heard about? Because there's some that I've tried to find
Well,
to no avail.
your fucking creepy warlock guy and the fucking guy in armor who be casting spells.
You've seen them?
Well, I've heard of them.
Guy in armor who be casting spells.
Spells.
Is he a creepy dwarf by any chance? With a helmet he
No.
never takes off?
Not to my knowledge. No, he was a human.
Oh, there's a different fella in armor casting spells then. Never mind.
Are these our one-shot characters? Is the warlock a goblin?
Real
That'd
sad
be
what happened to
funny,
you and your boys. I see you're in a better company now. Looks at Manon.
More skilled for sure.
I find that hard to believe.
Excuse me?
You don't even know words.
I steal all of the money off of his belt on principle.
Don't judge a pirate based on their brains, all right?
I'm gonna say his name to try to distract him from main stealing.
Jesus, he took his money.
You're like Dalton. What was the name again? Dalton. Starfucker.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know
Rolled
we
a
have a
30.
star
I rolled a
entry?
35.
Holy!
You just snatch the pouch with however much coin it is in it. He says, "Look, I hear what you're saying, like getting a little flotilla going here, but need I remind you, especially now with all the extra fucking captains up at the round table, we got the big pirate code non-compete going on.
Non-compete?
Oh, is there a competition for
Well-
rating?
Well, you know, we had the issue of like factions kind of happening, so we had to make sure that crews are not able to ally with each other in a way that's unfair competition.
I see. What if it's friendly competition?
Well, how does this apply to us?
Well, if you want to come in here and recruit privateers, like for like a big plan, you're gonna have to get authorization. Authorization's a fancy word. You're gonna have to get a yes collectively from the round table to have an alliance, or a collaborative effort between the different crews.
I see. Looks like a visit to the round table should be in
think-
order.
How do we get an? Would it be an audience? There's not like a public forum or anything like that.
Would I have? I didn't pick out a pirate crew I was a part of. Would I know anybody who would know someone in those crews, or
So
Those
with the
companies?
6 months you were here, you probably made a social circle and you joined a crew, but this was all like this was not among the upper crust.
right?
So connections to the round table wouldn't be as prevalent in what
Mhm.
you had experienced.
Sure.
Casdell might have some repute.
Mm.
Necessarily pirates, but we were part of a prominent mercenary group in the area.
Well, then why don't? Does a round table meet in a specific building?
The round building.
Yeah, upstairs.
Great. Let's go upstairs.
Are they there currently?
Well, the Baymeister should be there at least.
Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah,
Fucking Baymeister.
maybe he'll take an appointment for Kaz. Famous prodigal son returns.
It doesn't hurt to try. Shall we?
Yeah, 1 second though. I go to the bar and I ostentatiously produce the pouch of coin that I've taken off the fucker who told me I did not have any skills, and I tell Karaga that I would like to I dump it out. I'm like, I would like to buy drinks for as many people as this will cover.
Karaga looks at it. Honey, this'll buy 2 rounds for the bar. Is she?
Excellent. I would
Consider
like to
me.
buy 2 rounds for the bar then.
You got it.
People are gonna
What was
start
your name?
cheering.
Manon?
Manon. I'll share with the bar that this is with the generosity of our newcomers.
Thanks so much. And I'll tip her a platinum specifically.
Maynard's about to have girlfriends in every country.
Let me know if you need anything.
You know, I absolutely will.
She winks and then begins working on those drinks for the bar.
I will go back to the starfucker and I'll hand him his empty coin pouch and then walk upstairs.
I was scared we were gonna get pickpocketed.
What?
But
He looks at the
No.
boys and like smacks them.
You weren't looking.
I was afraid I was gonna have to eat somebody, but I was hoping to do it out of pleasure, not to prove a point.
before I head upstairs, I'm just gonna place my hand on his shoulder real quick and be like, "Looks like drinks are on you this time," and I just walk away.
Fucking Casdell.
That wasn't even me.
Oh. God damn it. You guys head upstairs. And there's this more cozy room where there's a central table. There's plenty of drinks supplied on shelves in the area. Some windows looking out through on the coastline, the ocean.
This is the pirate speakeasy.
Yeah, only the upper crust is notably usually allowed to come up here, but with Kuraga noticing that it's castle going up, nobody stops y'all.
Alright. Is there like a door to like a inner room? Or is it like an open area once we walk up?
There's your little token to look at. So you walk up the stairs, you enter this cozy little speakeasy looking room. And sat at the end of the table in the center is the Baymeister, who's having a drink and having some quiet time to himself up here. He looks over. Now that's a face I haven't seen in a while.
Which one? You man.
Looking obviously at the Dragonborn.
Okay.
Never actually met this man.
I thought you did because you were like that fucker.
Well, yeah, but that's just what you say about local politicians.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but man in Befronton.
Well met, Baymaster. I'm gonna gesture towards him with an arm to the party, and I'm gonna say, "This is the Baymeister, current societal leader of Rustbellow, Leopold Kalfrop."
Leopold Calthrop. That's a fucking name. Are you Captain Calthrop or?
Don't even bother calling me a captain. It's been too long since I've sailed seas.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Baymeister, but no need to throw around titles. Please. Call me Leopold. Now, Kazdel, please have a seat as he takes a glass off of the wall that was hanging and begins to pour a clear, unlabeled liquor into it. Slides it down.
Pull out a chair.
Can I interest any of your compatriots in a drink?
Anyone?
I'd like a meal. I mean, snack. Same thing.
He wants a meal.
I'll have to put in an order with Kuraga as he lines up glasses and just carelessly pours along them. Makes a bit of a mess, but it's fine. And he slides each of you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm now free drinks in.
As you cling the glasses together, you realize that they're genuine crystal as they ring a little bit. Kazdil, what brings you back here?
We are looking to commission or amass a flotilla of sorts.
Look, I know that you and your fallen Dawn, given it was a while back, was working with the Durasfall Empire. Does this have anything to do with them or any of these other asshole nations?
Not with the Dursfall Empire, and I will say that they started working with them after I had left, or we had split. So my association with the Dursfall Empire only goes so far as searching within it, not working with them. Especially in recent times. I'm certain you've been apprised of all the recent news regarding that empire.
I sure have.
I doubt Rustbellow will be safe for very long if they continue.
So why is it that you're here?
We wish to aid one of the other nations. Not... Trying to think of how I can word this. With the help of privateers from Rustbellow, but not for that nation's gain necessarily, but for Rustbellow's gain. It just where it will be a mutually beneficial event for both parties. Think of it as Rustbellow working for themselves. That just happens to coincide with to the benefit of the Australophic League. When was the last time the great sailors of Rustbellow, or privateers, went on a good raid, took back a great haul from one of the great cities?
We at Rustbellow we don't view ourselves in the way that many other towns or cities would self-perceive.
So you're not pirates?
Pirates we are, but we've created our own way of life and rules to preserve that
You'll
way
never
of
know
life.
unless you go. Save your spot now at PM.
We don't operate. I don't speak on behalf of Rustbellow, and no captain can speak on behalf on Rustbellow either. We have all agreed to use this place as a safe haven. And we have agreed to rules and guidelines to avoid chaos amongst ourselves. So, to say that Rustbellow engage in a raid, it's almost like I don't understand what you're saying, because Rustbellow is not a nation, it's not a military, it's not hardly even a collective.
Counterpoint. Could we have the opportunity to present our offer to various captains and allow them to make choices or bring the choices before their crew to see if individual groups would like to join in this? And we would explain anybody who wanted to take the risk could take the risk and join in this raid, in this flotilla, and they would have equal share of the profits and have equal equal immunity from the Australophic League, and would be able to share equally amongst all of the goods they were able to acquire in the course of doing this.
We have a couple of rules here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't speak on behalf of the Round Table.
Mm-hmm.
No two crews can have the same employer or contract. No
Okay.
two crews can collaborate on any given job.
So individuals can't participate individually because they are in contract with their crew, their captains.
The Round Table has
The fuck
come
is that?
together and agreed.
Oh.
And for those of you who haven't been here for more than a short period of time, long ago in Rustbellow history, when we were first founding the settlement, it was lawless, and it was driven by greed and power. When one dominant crew came to the top, or rose to the top of the hierarchy, others would seek to sabotage and overtake them. You had people sinking each other, stealing each other's ships, killing each other over jobs, over treasure, over maps. And the whole point of Rustbellow was to have a place where we could live our lives that society has rejected peacefully and safely. So we have agreed that we need to put rules in place to where that competition can't exist.
But you're essentially saying that we cannot contract individuals separate from their crews. We must get crews approval.
That as well. You can't contract an individual from a crew, and you can't contract multiple crews.
Yeah, so essentially we get one.
Okay.
Now,
Because if you go to like 5 different crews and try to collectively hire all of them, they, amongst each other, are contracted, we'll say, to not abide by that. Only one of them can take the job, and that is respected.
Isn't there a
Now-
hierarchy? Isn't there like an admiral? Can we contract the admiral?
Well, could we just put in a general contract and see which of the crews are in, or which of the companies, right? We could then see which companies are interested and decide from there which one we want to go with. And it has to be one.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, well, this is our general petition.
wait, Solon. Forgive me if this sounds like a loophole, but Solon, as
No.
it's not an official contract,
We got a lawyer
we're
here.
not paying crews themselves. Their rewards are what they personally reap. The only thing that we are providing is a national pardon to their looting in the city of which, from the nation and city of which we are sequestering their aid to. Would that not just be up to each individual crew whether or not to go on this adventure?
Here's my response to that.
We, are
We
only
have
telling the
thought,
opportunity.
and Rustbellow has existed for a while. If we all at Rustbellow were to collectively attack a city and loot it, that would be very profitable, and we could do it. We have the power. The problem is it puts a target on Rustbellow. If we act as a collective, then we will be recognized as a collective. Or a city-state, if you will.
Take notes, I'm not gonna repeat myself.
And then Durisfall only has to go a little south to find us.
I can argue that they're going to head south either way.
They're probably already on their way.
I'm not sure if you're fully apprised of what's been going on.
I'm aware that the Australithic League is pushed into a corner.
It's more of a desperate corner than you might think. I shouldn't have said that.
Theobald, I have a question for you.
Yes?
Do you know what is happening in the Travonian Republic? Do you have news from there, since you're relatively close?
Well, it seems like the Durisfall have struck a deal with the Supreme Caliphate. The Trovinian forces are not being used in the attacks. Seems like they're just renting out real estate to the Durisfall. To what end, I'm not sure, but I know that the Caliphate has not entirely abandoned the idea of just finding a way to secure the win that they've always been looking for over the Trovinians.
Well, so no, they haven't committed any forces of their own to aid the Durisfall Empire. They are, in fact, renting real estate out. They are renting out factories in which ordinary people, slaves, civilians, prisoners of war, and basically anyone they can pull off of the streets is converted into super soldiers by means arcane and demonic. And so our intention here is to hire aid in whichever way we are able to hire aid. If you all, not if the round table of captains, I'm not asking anybody to go against any of their codes. You all want to preserve your way of life as much as anybody else does. We're here to hire somebody to do this. Some buddies, ideally, but if we can only have one, we'll hire one. If we can present our cause to the round table of captains, we will do so and give our terms as we have them. And you can set your terms. The companies can set their terms if they choose to accept. If they don't, every second that I stand here jabbing my mouth at you, rule lawyering about all of this, is another second that people die. Is another second that people are converted into slaves and demons and under the machinations of creatures beyond our mortal comprehension. And so if these people, cruise companies, are not interested in making contract with us or the Australithic League in a way that would be very profitable to them, then I would prefer to know. And then we can go and fix the problem our own goddamn selves and keep all the spoils for ourselves.
Also to note, if the Durisfall Empire really takes over the Australithic League and has other helps in the region, how long do you think a pirate group will last in the Durisfall Empire's hegemony?
Well, about as long as everything else once they cause another collision. And I put my crystal on the table and I walk back downstairs.
The crystal you took from...
No, I put the crystal glass, the goblet down.
Oh.
Oh,
I was
No,
like-
I do not produce my tin crystal. That's staying. I put my crystal goblet down gently rather than throwing it as I wish to do so, and then I just go back downstairs.
I'm gonna go get my food. They're being too slow.
They made a
She has a
they made a ham roast for you.
A whole ham roast?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna eat it in front of this person because that seems rude. Not rude enough because I ordered it from him. So I'm gonna go take it down and eat it in front of the people as like a sport for them.
Does this tavern have? Is this tavern also an inn?
It is.
We might be getting a room here, so if you need to contact us, we will be probably here.
Leopold, one final thing. When is the next convening of the captains?
Well, I could bring them together tomorrow.
I'll
I'm
have to
sure-
speak of.
Some of them will want to see Kazdil in the flesh again.
Well, if you pull them together, that certainly would be helpful to us.
I'll say one thing. You all keep speaking as a collective,
With the American Express Gold Card.
but I see many people among you in your group. Also, I recommend bringing some gold to the table up front.
Hey, I'll see what I can supply.
Just know there's 5 of you. Have a good night, boys.
I'm gonna walk away from the table.
Be here at 5 p.m. tomorrow.
5 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, we got a whole day then. In good old Rustboro.
Let's go punch someone in the face.
Yeah, let's start a brawl.
What, a brawl?
A brawl?
We just had the Baymaster be like, this is a civilized society with some strict labor rules. Alright, let's start a fight! Please, hold on, I need to talk to my union rep! Fuck!
Where's that star?
Mammon
fucker
is
fucker?
also feeling like picking a fight, and she's gonna ask if there's any pit fighting in the town.
Oh, fuck yes.
You mean pitting a fight?
Oh, just like actual like
Like a
coordinated
pit-
fights.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We haven't tried our new program, Angie.exe.
Kuraga says,
Angie.
"Look, I'm a fan of traditions and pastimes as any other pirate is. But this is a civilized establishment. We don't just slam a tankard or a glass over someone's head randomly.
No,
We-
absolutely not.
We declare a duel.
Oh. Oh.
And for the platinum you gave me, sweetie, I will let you take the reins on this however you want.
Mm.
Say the word and I snap my fingers.
When I see the rest of my party come downstairs and they all look pissed off and grumpy,
How dare they be civilized?
they all look pissed off and grumpy, and I'm like, hold that thought. I'll be right back. I want to see. I have an idea. And I go over to him. Is there anybody in this room that you feel like you really want to kick their ass? Because I can arrange that.
there anyone that I see?
Anyone?
Well, I mean, they have to agree to it, but like, if you feel. All right, listen. So I was really pissed off, and I'd like to stab somebody, or like, maybe sleep with that cat lady. I don't know, but I asked about pit fighting, and she was willing to declare a duel, and I was like, I want to see if any of my fighty fellows also would like to duel someone.
How does it work? Do we just like scream duel and somebody just walks over and punches us? Or
Do I get to eat them afterwards?
You don't get to eat them afterwards.
I don't want any part of this.
Karaga can declare a duel.
You just
She said that she would get it started for us if we wanted one.
Well, Karaga declared a dinner for me, so...
just eat
Did you
their
just-
armor and their clothes and
No, don't do that.
eat everything they own.
The leather is the
I-
only thing that's edible.
Well, because my digestive tract isn't strong enough yet, I often have to hack it up.
But I just watched you swallow that ham whole.
Yes, I'll hack up the bones later.
Huh.
Oh.
I mean, we could.
But the
show-
bones, actually, I'm pretty good at digesting bones now at this point, so just gotta say. You ever had a double rib cage?
No.
Is that
Not one I
just-
didn't have to pay for.
What?
Is that
I-
a single spinal cord with 2 rib cages on it?
I've eaten one, and gotta reinforce your innards.
Oh,
I don't know.
never mind.
Just-
That was something I paid for in a Morin brothel. Does anybody want to fight or not? Because
I want to
otherwise,
fight.
okay. Because
Sure, let's
otherwise, you're
fight.
watching my skinny ass get kicked. Um,
Let's fight. Yeah, this will be
Let's
fun.
fight. All right. I'll snake back to Karaga and tell her. Is this like these are one-on-one traditional duels?
So, no weapons allowed.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I
Um,
really wish someone might pick that up.
no weapons allowed. We clear the center floor. You have
Mhm.
plenty of space to fight. There's a ring of people. If you get pushed out of the ring, you get pushed back in.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I've been to shows like that. Got it.
Hair must be tied up.
Mhm.
Men cannot wear shirts.
Mhm.
And
I'll do it.
no killing.
Okay.
But
I go.
also, if there happens to be items on the floor in the ring, you can use them to beat the shit out of each other.
How many people in the ring at once?
No weapons though. It has to be like chairs and shit.
Okay. Improvised weapons only.
Improvised weapons.
Okay.
No.
Great. I go up and I tell them. So we're doing this like circle, bare knuckle boxing. You can use improvised weapons if they end up in the middle of the circle.
Oh,
Also, you both have to take your shirts off.
No armor.
Wait, how does no armor work with Legion?
yeah. We are armor. Like, my armor's integrated into me.
Wait, does that mean I have to take off the cloak of protection?
You can. I've heard of a hero called. What was the name? I think like a very white or silverish chariot. I think
If I take off my armor, my AC goes down
that's
a
the
lot.
point.
That's how it works.
I
know,
take off
but
my
it-
armor and my AC goes down to 16.
Mine went down to 4.
You're gonna have to deintegrate your arm.
I'm not wearing armor and my AC is 20.
If I take off the cloak, I now have 12 AC.
You just.
Yeah, you got
disgust-
this.
This is from me to you, Jen. Disgusting. Disgusting. What you've made. I wish you would stop it, and I'm glad you're at least a player now, and not like a DM making this awful shit at me. Terrible. Never again.
It will, question. It will take an hour for me to take off this armor.
You could do it tomorrow, or you could do it in an hour. You could announce the duel in an hour.
Alright.
Or Cass could go first.
Yeah.
Or Kaz could go first.
Oh,
I thought this
Kaz.
was just gonna be like an all-out brawl.
A fight club.
Here,
Yeah, Fight Club.
give me an arm. Give me an hour.
Okay.
You could do like a. I guess it wouldn't be called a duel, but like you could do like a group versus group kind of thing too.
Yeah, like a melee.
Yeah, like a
we just-
like a royale.
Yeah.
WWE.
Keeps bringing in more and more chairs, more and more
I
furniture.
run back up Karaga. Karaga, I have an idea. Are those starfuckers still here?
Yeah, they're still here. They're getting drunk off their asses.
Let's give them an hour to sober up, and then we would like to group v group them.
5v5.
I'd love to see that.
Oh, wow.
You've got
Yeah.
it.
Excellent.
Quick tavern brawler feet. No, I'm kidding.
Let's see. What? Yes, what's my AC now?
I would like to spend this hour while Legion's de-armifying himself, like practicing with like chair legs and stuff to see if I could figure out how to make a chair leg work as a finesse weapon. Because I have -1 to strength, and if I cannot use an improvised finesse weapon, I can't do anything but hide or cast spells at them.
Yeah.
They didn't say no magic.
Yeah,
That's
there's no
true.
magic, so
You said no killing.
I can hold back, maybe. Let me check these spells real quick and make sure that
I
No.
remember. I recall now what happened the last time we used magic in a brawl, and I run back to Karaga and ask, "Are we allowed to use magic so long as it is non-lethal magic?"
Non-lethal magic, yes. Although I'll be careful. There's the court of public opinion.
Yes, define non-lethal.
I mean,
So let's say, for instance,
like if you cast shield or if you cast sleep,
mhm,
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool.
okay,
We're all in
or
agreement,
like
though,
cautious
like,
hideous
fire.
laughter or command, you could do those.
Mm.
okay.
Oh, okay.
What about, and I pick up Ralphie, and I'm like, is he allowed to participate?
He's not the person.
No.
Like, this-
But I don't think the enemy is people.
do you want to see? We have a strict rule here: no cockfighting, and we also have a no animal abuse policy where you
Okay.
cannot hit a creature.
Okay, fair.
We believe in
This is-
animal rights here.
I ran into some.
Sorry,
or-
is this like an
More than
anarcho-leftist
most of the
communism over here? What is this place keep getting so based?
I
A
ran
lot
into
of
some
rules for a
like,
pirate island.
I ran into some like cultural differences the last time I was in a fight, so I just wanted to like ask all the questions beforehand.
That's a
Cultural difference.
that's wise around here.
Yeah.
That's how I sort out my cultural differences.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Okay. What about? Fuck. No weapons at all. Only improvised weapons.
I have weapons. Oh no.
We could break a bottle for you.
Does
No,
that doesn't count as a finesse weapon, I don't think.
I don't think it does. It's kind of like a dagger.
But
after
you
it's
can
broken.
hold it with finesse.
Just
What
like break off a chair leg and
Yeah, like if you break off a chair leg, I will let you use it as like a short sword.
What about a candelabra?
Okay, I'll spend the hour like practicing to try and get like the like balance right.
How big is this place? Like, how big are we're gonna fight?
Deacon's
God.
gonna like literally turn into a T-Rex and just chomp on him.
No, I
Giant
wouldn't do that.
monkey.
Dang it! Yeah, I was literally looking up giant ape right now.
Oh,
Giant
oh, but
I
that
was like,
counts
I
as a
can't
creature.
fight.
That counts as a creature. Then they can't hit you because animal abuse.
Oh,
But-
rats.
But he's the animal.
Oh, can you like conjure anything? Could you like conjure an elemental or like a fae or something?
Conjuring spells, conjuring beings. What do I look like? A conjuration wizard? No. Except.
I saw you call up that dragon.
Yeah, that's it. But that's not like that's something really special. But, I mean, yeah, I can do that. That's like literally the only conjuration I have.
Okay, well, what spells do you? What like cantrip? What kind of spells do you have?
Let's see. I think we can all agree that things like, Steel and Strike, Rhymes, Biting Ice, Fireball,
Yeah.
are probably not damaging, right?
Yeah.
No.
Those are all off the table.
Yeah. I
So
think
those
we
are
should-
off the table?
Yeah.
This is
But what about
awkward.
like?
I have Vortex Warp, I have
Oh,
Suicide
that one?
Platinum Shield, I have Invisibility, which I will cast a lot. I have Cure Wound, so I got you guys. Yes or no on Chain Lightning?
No on chain lightning.
Disintegrate.
You might be able to get away with like shocking grasp because like you have to put your hands on him to do it. As long as you like pulled your punch.
Shit, I only have total
Power
damage.
word pain.
Oh,
Yeah,
but-
does disintegrate count as a violence?
but okay.
I got hold person. I got you guys. I got you.
Oh, there we go. Just cast hold
Yeah.
person again.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will be
no.
running around a lot this battle. I will be very upfront with you. Protect me.
Oh, guys, I have an idea. So, if I cast Mage Hand at the beginning of this fight, I can control it. Let me double check. No, I can't hit people with it, but
You could distract people.
Mage hand like unclip the chandeliers.
I can use the bonus action granted by my cunning action to control the hand, and it's invisible, and I can use it to stow, retrieve objects, and I can do sleight of hand checks with it. So, I'm just saying, maybe I cast the fight's about to start. I cast Mage Hand. It's invisible. If I'm really fast about it, I can use it to try and like I don't know, undo the belt of one of the combatants, and like trip them up.
Grab their ankle.
Right, exactly. Tie their shoelaces together. Okay. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm here like practicing with my chair leg. I cast Mage Hand and I'm like, okay, can I fight with this? And then I try and tie one of the spectator's shoes together while I'm practicing.
I keep going to Legion, being like, "So, chromatic ore, that's fine, right?"
Doesn't that kill someone?
Okay.
Tegan, that kills people.
Okay, goes back. All right, what about magic missiles?
Tegan, you literally murdered somebody with that.
Fine.
I've seen you murder people with that. You could vortex warp might be a good idea. What does the wording of the spell say? Because they need to be on a solid surface, right?
Yeah. So I can't just like throw them up in the air. You know, I'll play some song.
The ceiling's a solid surface.
Oh, that is a technicality. Yeah, let's see. Then I'm talking about saying here, so it doesn't have to be a surface. Okay, yeah, or a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze. So yeah.
Yeah, the ceiling.
Definitely the ceiling.
Because if I hit somebody with my fist, I do it to Tegan. Bop.
That's.
This is what happens.
Do you heal him for one?
I miss.
My AC without armor at all, any armor, is 13 currently.
Okay, and then I go. There. I hit him, but it doesn't do any. It does 0 damage. It's like getting hit with like a pool noodle. Like you feel it whop, but like it doesn't hurt.
Crap. Well, Legion gets his armor off, and fuck, what does Legion look like without his armor?
Silver Chariot.
You look like
Silver Cherry. Thank you, nice JoJo's reference.
Silver Chariot.
When Legion sheds his armor, he becomes a dex-based fighter.
Oh no, it's still very much true.
Where's my like tavern brawl music? What is that gonna sound like?
okay.
You could literally just find pirate music.
Look at this crap.
Oh, so my chair short sword would do like improvised weapons do 1d4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I'll click my dagger that I have.
Yeah, that works.
My cat does not like being raspberried.
It took me a second to realize that was your cat.
So what did you think it was?
To my mink.
I thought it was just like a pillow or something.
Check out my mink fur.
Why are you raspberrying your cat's tummy?
I don't know. Why does he
Just
come up here every
flops
time after I do
whichever
some
way
shit
you
like
just-
this? Like he
He
just
doesn't learn.
he's like, I forget everything that just happened. He's down. He's gonna come back up again. He loves this shit.
They like a ride.
Can Legion at least keep his gauntlets?
For what purpose?
Because those are his hands?
Otherwise, he's just got stumps. Cat.
Because I've decided that Legion without his armor looks like an ancient Egyptian Anubis statue with like robot bits in the joints.
Do the gauntlets
like-
give you any special things?
No, they're just armored gauntlets.
Just keep your gauntlets then.
You get to still have hands. I keep mean mugging at the star fuckers.
Good.
I'm like, do I have a?
Kazdal, have you started a duel ever before?
Have I started a duel ever? Nope.
Is it just like, hey, you, let's fight, and then you punch each other in the face, or?
Essentially, you
I think that's how Manners actually picked up some people. Not in fights, though.
we've been in a duel before.
How they come up with the group name Starfucker? Like that's what I'm still wrapping my head.
I have a feeling it's just because that guy's last name is Starfucker.
But are you feeling that way because your last name is Star Hunter and you're worried?
Look, let's not bring my name into this.
Do you hunt stars?
You hunt them, they fuck them.
Yeah, Kaz. Star is the last name of his friend. That's kind of offensive.
That should be like a company motto. We hunt, they fuck them.
I'm now imagining a company that's just Starfucker and Star Hunter, or Star Hunter and Starfucker.
The
Yeah.
Star Brothers.
The Star Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all are gonna love this token.
Oh,
Hell
fuck.
yes.
Oh. You can't name someone Starfucker and not expect us to try to fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I automatically did not like that fuckboy.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
so glad I rolled a free on the history check.
Literally, who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Oh my god.
Uh,
There we go.
This doesn't feel like fighting pirate music. What the hell is this?
I feel like this is the session of us giving Q the hardest time. It's like, give us a starship. Okay, I want to learn how to do counter spell. Okay, let's negotiate with the pirate round table. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's pick a fight.
Pick a fight.
Did it not work because we just don't have money?
Oh,
Can we bet anything on this fight?
Yeah, can we bet on ourselves?
Yeah, I'll ask her. I'll ask Karaka. Is there betting on this fight?
absolutely.
Excellent.
ooh, wait, really?
Hmm.
Yeah, bookies are like, I announce fight and then they magically just start popping up. I don't know how they come.
Fair. Okay.
There's not like a dedicated bookie I can point you to. They're just gonna like magically start appearing.
Okay.
So
Excellent.
I can bet
Well-
on my own fight?
Well, friends, comrades, I have. When the fuck did I get platinum? Thought those were silvers. Got
No,
160.
We got paid in platinum.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I know why they're losing the war. They're overpaying us.
Considering we're the only competent people on the entire continent, they are not overpaying us.
Hence the name.
I think you
Yes.
said you're not competent. You are capable.
In fact,
Oh yeah,
we
the only
think,
capable people.
we
We're
think
not
they're
competent.
underpaying us.
Yeah, we're the only capable people.
Did we even get paid for the last mission we did?
Tell me
I've
when you're
just been
ready.
eating.
Yeah, we
That
got
is a
paid
good
in
question.
stuff.
Stuff. All right, I like stuff.
When the moment that the sundial hits an hour, the night dial we'll call it because there's no sunlight.
Mm.
You hear her get up on top of the bar and she shouts, "We have ourselves a good old-fashioned duel, and we have challengers. It looks like the what do you call yourselves?
OCC. OCP. OCC.
The OCC are now challenging the Starfuckers to a throwdown, old-fashioned style." And you see Dalton at one of the tables go, "Who the fuck is the OCC?" And he goes, "We accept." And they make their way to the center of the room.
Okay. I will throw off my cloak, which is the cloak of displacement. I'll throw off my cloak and like really ostentatiously tie my hair up, and I'm just wearing like
This.
I'm wearing like a gray tunic tucked into leather pants underneath. I'm ready to go.
Amazing.
There's a clank as the breastplate Legion was wearing falls on the floor. And
Oh,
takes a step
oh, he
forward.
is a fuck boy. You were right. I love it.
Let's
I'm
see.
gonna take off the shirt because I already took off the
Yeah, fuck off.
cloak. Where'd my
I take
cloak
off my
go?
armor. I try to like roll up the sleeves of my robe, but they keep just like falling down. There's just so much space. Just
Pugilus just slowly pulls off his armor, and it's just like the trunk.
Remember, everybody has the 10 temporary hit points from aid.
Wait, everybody?
Oh
or is it
shit,
just
that's right.
No, not everybody. Me, Tegan, and I could cast it again. Actually, everybody has the 10 temporary hit points from aid.
that's good.
Who's fighting? Is it your whole party?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All right,
We're in this.
Tegan. These commoners throw you in closer. They're like, "What the fuck? Get in there. Are you in?"
I mean, I'm in, but
As they
you know,
push you
like,
in, they grab the robe and rip it off of you. What are you doing wearing that?
Shirt. Does Tegan have chest hair?
it's
Is he just like
it's a little, it's just like a little bit of chest hair.
a little tuft?
they rip the robe off of him and they throw it into the crowd. Yeah, you see the Starfuckers kind of like walk in, and they're like taking off like these ye old watches. They're like little sundial watches.
Why are they already so greasy?
The
Why is-
boys, the men among them who have long hair are like tying it up. Tegan Starhunter starts like, or not Tegan, Tegan Starhunter.
What is Tegan doing?
The Dalton Starfucker starts like taking off his shirt, and then fucking the other thugs have like pistols that they're putting on the table and shit. And then
Man, why are they already so sweaty? Like, how are they already glistening?
Our DM already got into it by taking off his shirt.
Tegan, I'm pretty sure it's flop sweat.
What?
this is immersion. Everyone start rolling initiative.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta pull up the track. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I get advantage, right? Because I have Gift of Alacrity.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
Am I high enough level barbarian that I get advantage?
Natural
No.
20, yes!
Holy fuck.
Damn, I should have got a turkey leg, and then I can use that as an improvised
Yeah!
weapon.
Oh my God, that would be amazing!
Can you like force yourself to like upchuck in the middle of combat? A turkey leg just like comes out.
A larger bone than the turkey leg that was eaten came out.
I don't need a bag of holding.
I am the battle.
Oh, I didn't use my token before.
Don't you know humanoids are just bags of meat?
We're gonna change
Indeed
your
they
token
are.
to
I'm just like, when did he have a chance? I swear
Silver
he
Chair.
chooses
It-
them.
It's a D4, right?
You should redo the initiative.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make a weapon.
Yeah, improvised weapons are D4s.
I do.
giving me a side eye right now.
I can do 6 damage with a single punch.
I think I can put sneak attack on this attack if I get to count it as a finesse weapon.
I think I technically heal people when I punch them. -1.
When you use an improvised weapon, it's just a D4, flat D4, right?
You're not proficient with it.
I'm not proficient with it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Holy
Hey.
shit. Dude's speedy.
Guess I'll be going first.
But I rolled a natural 20.
Does a natural 20 supersede?
Oh, I was muted. Yeah, Manon rolls a natural 20, so I'll give it to her first.
Yeah.
Manon, what are you doing?
Okay. Let me double check to make sure. Cast Mage Hand. Okay. What I do is I will I would like to I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and make it invisible, and I will make a sleight of hand check to disguise what I'm doing so that they can't tell what I'm doing. So I'll cast Mage Hand and do a sleight of hand check. And it is a 33. So I'll jump up on this table, and as I do so, I just use that motion to disguise me casting Mage Hand, and I'll like pick up the like little jabby chair leg I'd been practicing with, and then I'll just put Lucky down as the token to represent my invisible Mage Hand.
Okay.
And then I can move it with my bonus action. And it can go 30 feet. So I'm going to have it go up to this. I'm going to have it go up to Dalton with my bonus action. And I'm going to have it attempt to... is he wearing a belt?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have it attempt to undo his belt so that when it's his turn and he tries to move, his pants fall around his ankles.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's your action?
That will be my action. It's my action to cast it and my bonus action to control it.
Okay. And then
So,
next,
and then
are you
that's,
saying this turn
that's
you're
the
gonna
end.
do his belt or next turn?
No, I can control it. I'm gonna have it try to pull his belt off with my bonus action.
Okay. Do an Arcana check.
Okay.
Well, with your rogue, do you have the ability where you can? I'm trying to think.
I do have the ability where I can use it to stow items, pick locks, and all of that stuff.
What modifier do you use for it to pick locks?
It's
sleight
a
of hand?
sleight of hand check.
Okay, do a sleight of hand instead.
Oh no.
Yeah, you just and then you unclip the belt, and we'll see what happens.
Yep. That's my turn. I've got my jabby chair stick, and I'm standing like a fencer with it.
Dalton's belt, he feels gripped by the waist as you, and it unclips his belt, and the pants come loose. He's like, "What the? What do I even roll for this?"
Dex
He
save?
has to spend half his movement grabbing his pants and like refitting the belt.
He's like, what the shit?
So
Oh
then
damn, that's unlucky.
He'll use half his,
The
half
most
his,
ridiculous shit.
half his movement to fix his pants, and then he runs up to Kazdel and tries to punch you.
Oh. That
22.
hits.
Uppercut. Left hook.
Ooh.
That hits. I'm
Right
just gonna take
hook.
all his damage.
Oh.
Action surge.
He's strong and fast.
And then he wraps his hands behind your head, and then he tries to bring it down and knee you in the face. For a natural one.
Oh.
You can
Oh,
hit
you
him
can
if
hit
you
it
want.
back.
Punch him.
Reaction, smack him in the face.
Yep, you smack him in the face.
Can't Legion do a sentinel attack because he attacked Kaz?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Yep. Holy shit, 8 damage.
You.
Not raging.
Oh, you're not raging.
Don't.
Not yet.
Yeah, no rage damage.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
It's not a magical ability. Yep, he tries to punch into you, and he kind of, because he misses your head, he falls forward into you, and you're able to get one in there, and then Legion smacks him.
So like punching to the left, Legion comes in from the right.
Nice teamwork.
After you smack him and he rebalances himself, he's gonna try to jump up and kick you in the chest.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oof.
And then we'll do another quick 360 and smack you in the face with the back of his heel.
That's what.
Ugh.
Ooh. Well, it's a good thing unarmed strike. It's a good thing he's not a monk, or else that'd be doubled.
Oh, it's not doubled.
It's not because you don't roll anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
since it's not rolled.
All right.
It just looks really bad.
Yeah.
He does like a fancy little spin kick and hits you in the face, and it looks like it would have done damage, but
I'm just like trying.
He's
to
wearing like moccasins. It doesn't really hurt that much.
he's Legion.
No, it's not my turn. I'm last.
Oh, why is your? Oh, I thought you rolled advantage or something.
No, you don't get that until you're level 7.
Oh.
I just rolled again to get myself on the turn order.
Okay. Kazdel, you can respond now.
Okay, Giant Smite.
What?
Let's see. Where's Giant Smite?
Is that where you grow?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it
God.
adds a 1d8 to bludgeoning damage.
Mm.
Or unarmed damage.
Holy shit, ladies and
I-
gentlemen, he's been hiding his size all along.
I'm sorry, I'm taking all the hits, so I'm just gonna grow in size. And
It's
then
like
I'm
he
gonna-
punches you and unlocks it.
Alright, it's my turn now. Is it just a... oh, it's one of my attacks. I'm gonna attack 3 times.
That hits. That hits. That hits.
And then one of Giant Smite. Oh. And then, I guess Action Surge.
Oh
Oh
god,
my.
we're using those now.
Right off the bat.
It's a short rest, and I'm going to try to grapple him.
Okay.
I think that'd just be like you wrapping your hand around his shoulder.
What check is that?
Athletics? It's contested athletics. Oh. Yep,
I'm
you
going
grab him.
to punch him, because I can change one of my attacks into a restrain after that, right? So I can like grapple him, punch him once, and then restrain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll another athletics check.
So I'll punch him once while I have him grappled, and then I'm going to roll to restrain him. Ah, shit.
So you try to restrain him. He is too squirmy for you, but 26 does hit.
Too squirmy.
Okay. While I have him grappled, though, can I turn him to face everyone else.
Turn him to face everyone else?
Yeah, so like, can I put him like here?
If you want to use your movement to do that, you can.
Yep. Or actually, can I swap spaces with him? So like, move up that way. He's like in the middle.
Sure.
Cool.
Like there.
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
Yep, you just like smack him, spin him around. Tegan, he's been spun in front of you. He's looking at you all dazed. He hasn't had a chance to like collect himself.
I would try to punch him, but like that would not do well. Let's see. I just need to know what spell level I need to cast this at. Hold person at level. There are 5 of them, so.
Oh fuck.
I have to cast it at level. Oh, a level 6 spell. Yeah, I guess. I will cast Hold Person at level 6 to try to get every single one of them. Can I catch
Oh
on that?
god, that's a wisdom.
Oh
Oh
my
god.
Oh.
Fail.
Let him go, and he just for free.
Oh god.
Bam.
That's 1 failed. Ah, 1 succeeded.
Which one do you want to pass?
The farthest one from me?
Fair enough. This one is held. This one is held. This one is held.
And then I'm going to adjust myself accordingly and be like, stop him, stop that one, that one succeeded, and I'll point to, there's one to get him, and that will be that.
Okay, this thug here feels something take over. He shakes it off and he looks around. Boys! And he looks around. You nerd! And he tries to run past Pugilus and Manon. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna bite him.
I'm gonna hit him with the dagger.
Also, what's your range, Kazdel?
Right now it's
oh,
5
you're
feet.
okay. I wasn't sure if being big gives you extended range.
Not
It
yet.
does. Kind
Do
of.
I get to bite?
You might
I
have been
mean,
able to hit him anyway,
If you,
though.
yeah, if you ran through there, that's
Yeah, go
definitely
ahead and
within
hit
range.
17? Does that hit?
Yeah. Yeah, that is. The fucking chair arm. The chair leg, actually.
I'm just gonna hold out my arm and he runs.
He has an AC of 10.
Jesus.
Oh no. So, is that minus that minus, oh god. The bite!
She didn't say no bites.
Just a chunk of them just
Goes
went
running
there.
barely through like a fucking like chair arm, whacks him in the shoulder, gets bitten on the arm, and then gets punched by Kazdel in the back of the head. He's like, fuck!
Like this.
Yeah. We're gonna pretend that he's using a mace, because the stat block doesn't have punch attacks. That misses, I imagine.
Yeah.
And that misses.
Oh.
He runs over, let my friends go! After getting hit 3 times, he's not very stable. Pudge.
Moving here, and I would like to rotate him above me to where basically Mana and I can beat the shit out of him.
At the end of their turn, they roll a wisdom save, right?
They do try to, so it looks like one did also break free.
I'm gonna roll a d3. 3. So this guy gets free.
So I'm gonna move this guy right here.
You like, grab him. Oh no.
No, you don't. All right, I'm gonna hit him with my chicken bone. So that is no proficiency in that. So I just rolled my strength attack to hit him.
Yes.
Right? 17 hit him,
Yep.
and then we're just gonna do a D4 with the chicken bone. That's a 1. I was desperately trying to figure out how to label it, call it something funny, like the chicken bone as a dagger. 8 doesn't do it, right?
No.
Okay, bonus action. Hungry jaws. I bite into him.
Oh,
Again.
Oh,
5 damage.
Yep.
And hold on. As a bonus action, you can I gain 5 temporary HP.
nice.
Can punch a smite on a bite?
I was thinking about doing that if things got desperate.
I think I looked at that. I think I might have cheated because I know I did smites on punches in the past, and I'm like, I don't think I was allowed to do that. You have to read
It
the
has to be a
rules on it.
weapon, I believe, right?
Yeah, it has to be a weapon attack, I think.
What about my teeth? Are they a weapon? Just
No.
asking for a friend.
I wish they were.
what if you were a paladin who took the unarmed fighting as your fighting style?
If you
Oh.
if you take unarmed fighting style as paladin, I'll allow it.
Okay, but can I get my teeth replaced to be metal teeth like they do with attack dogs?
Dentures?
I just want to know, Quentin,
Metal
please,
teeth.
just can you please let me know? I just need to know. You know Pudros would do this to improve his eating.
Body modification for religion.
I mean,
Legion.
Legion is going to draw angry eyes on his forehead. Bonus action, rage. And then he's gonna run over to this guy, use one of his attacks to grapple him, and can I throw him at the paralyzed guys? I want to hit those motherfuckers with this motherfucker.
you want to go bowling.
Yes.
Bowling.
Play the animation and everything.
The out of pocket bowling animations.
Yeah, those like deranged ones.
Anyway, athletics at advantage. 26 to grab this guy.
I don't even think he can beat that. That's a suck.
Legion
Okay.
runs over, grabs him, lifts him up, and throws him at the. Whoa, do I have to choose one target? This guy.
Okay.
And then throws him at that guy.
Make an improvised weapon attack.
All I have is. All I have is unarmed strike, so. $14.
14 hits. And then go ahead and roll. If you're throwing somebody at somebody else, roll a d6 on the damage.
Oh, 1.
Oh.
Oh, bother.
Okay.
Oh bother.
They both
Well
take
done.
1 damage.
They both take 1 damage. That's fine.
He
I'll
caught
just-
him. You throw catch. Oh,
this guy's
he was
paralyzed.
held person. No.
Then, well, that didn't work out very well. So Legion will close the distance with this guy again.
So they're
and,
both
they're both prone.
They're both prone. Oh,
Oh.
did I delete him?
One's gone.
You
Yeah.
choose
Yeah.
one.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh no.
Copy. Paste. -1. Okay, there you go. It's like it never happened.
It's like it never happened. But then I'm just gonna hit this guy twice. Why am I not attacking like this? Always attack like this.
What?
And then that guy gets add rage damage with that. So 8.
On this guy?
On this guy.
Okay.
I'm focusing on crowd control.
What
and
else?
that'll be Legion's turn.
Manon, you're seeing all these boys getting thrown around in your near proximity, and the guy whose pants you dropped is getting bullied.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to. I'm gonna use my bonus action to go over there, and I'm gonna take his belt.
Since help person has taken effect, the pants just drop to the floor.
Excellent, excellent. And then I'm going to
He's wearing a
have the.
jockstrap.
Ugh.
That
Uh,
fuck boy.
Great.
I bet he didn't even have a vasectomy.
So I'm gonna have the mage hand, like make it look like it's tossed the belt, like it's tossed over to me. So then I have it, and I'm gonna use it as an improvised whip.
Oh no. Alright.
First you have to beat him, then you have to humiliate a motherfucker.
Well, I'm gonna attack with the whip.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack with the whip. Hold on, I don't. Whatever, it would still be. I'm gonna attack with the one that close to me. So it's a 29.
You hear Kuraga in the background like yelling, "Oh shit! She just took his belt! Oh shit, here she comes with a belt!" And then you start whipping the shit out of this guy. She's got a belt!
So I'm gonna apply my sneak attack on that.
Oh no.
Because whips are finesse weapons.
Oh no. Oh, no.
I crack him with the belt buckle.
Yeah,
It's like the queens in at the peg announcing.
yeah. Here she comes with a belt. Oh shit! You can hear, like, even though everybody's shouting and yelling, you can hear the cracking of the belt and the crying of the guy getting beat. And as he falls to the ground and says, "I give, I give."
Okay, great. Then I will hop off the table, go over to this guy, and use my second attack to hit him with the belt pulse.
The flag is a surrender flag. The white flag.
It's an 18 to hit.
He's held person and he's on the floor.
Oh, I guess I
Good
can roll with
advantage.
advantage, but I am using a. Let me
That
roll it.
token of being whipped.
Yeah.
If it's whole person, then yeah.
You see, he's like on the ground like
This
this.
is
He
a
goes,
crit.
he's
Oh, it's
looking
an automatic crit. That's right. It's an automatic crit because he's held person. So it'll be 4 whole damage on this one. Oh, what?
You see as he wants to scream and he watches in horror as you're beating him.
Horror or horror?
It's not in lusting anticipation, Jen, please.
Dalton's-
You know that this has awakened something in at least one person in this room.
Yeah, like the guy next to him is watching like, me next!
I would hate if this were to awaken something in someone.
Don't believe. Cool story. What the? Is your boyfriend going to the straight club? What the hell? Where's he going with that flannel? Gonna go bang some bitches?
Brad are dressed the same.
I meant to mask.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, but Brad, you're straight, right? Yeah. I don't know why.
So case in point.
I meant to mask men. I saw flannel and I was like, yes.
Typical gay, likes the straights.
Dalton skips his turn, but is going to roll a wisdom save at the end of this.
Yep. He's still held.
He's a bit of a himbo. Kazdel,
Following Legion's example, I am going to grab him and I am going to throw them at these three like it's a bowling
Oh no!
Oh God.
bowling ball. I'm
I try and
going
duck.
to throw him over Legion. Is that like a strength with advantage or athletics with advantage, or is it just like automatically a crit? Because how does that work?
Go ahead and just roll athletics with advantage.
Can I use
Well-
him as a weapon?
It would be a ranged weapon attack, so it wouldn't be an
Actually-
automatic crit.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna do this.
What?
You tackle D Starfucker.
Oh my
Hey.
god! Yeah, it just goes flying, topples into all of them, lands like right here.
That's just general 6 damage to everyone.
Yeah, it's 6 damage to everybody hit.
Alright. That's all I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
Can
move
I
up.
listen to see if it sounds like the crowd is turning against us because we are solidly whooping these guys' asses?
Oh no, they love it.
Okay, great.
They fucking love it. Yep, you throw
Nobody
them,
likes these guys.
you see all of them topple over.
I thought we were going to hire these guys. I definitely don't think we can now.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Isn't that how
but who can you hire in replacement?
If we hired them, they would not do very well.
No, no. But I thought that that's how men worked. Like you beat each other up and then you were best friends afterwards.
Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
We're just
He's not wrong.
reasserting the rivalry that was very forgettable.
Anything else, Kazdal?
Nope, that's it. I guess I could.
Okay. Yeah, Tegan will be like, you got this, guys. You got this. Yeah, keep it up. I will cast Cure Wounds on him at the 2nd level. But under the guise of just, like, I try to reach for his shoulders, but I cannot get
Just pat him mid-chest.
them. Mid chest.
You got this, buddy.
16 to you.
That puts me right back at full.
And that is it for me.
Alright.
I feel revitalized.
That's what the belief of a best friend can do for you.
Wisdom saves.
Oh,
So this guy who's grappled can punch. He's gonna try to smack Legion.
He has advantage.
he's gonna choose to smack Legion and not the paper mache girl standing directly next to him.
Yeah, well, Legion's like rough handling him, and he's just trying to
Oh, get free. Okay, that makes sense.
And that's
Well, you
someone
also
that-
whip
hits.
somebody. How are you paper mache if you whip people?
I was gonna say that's someone that also wanted to be with.
No.
Yeah.
Your Honor, they were asking for it.
There you go, Legion. Those are your 2 attacks.
4 damage and 3 damage.
Yeah, it's not going well. Like, in a fit of desperation, he's like trying to smack you and get you off of him, but you're just like a big metal man. Pudge.
Okay,
guy's
I'm going
surrendered. He
to.
runs away.
Oh yeah.
He's like limping out.
This guy, he's gonna get boned now. The victim who's been getting whipped.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
This one?
He's getting boned.
Bonk.
oh no!
No.
I missed.
Fucking Fred Flintstone out here.
Wait, I get to roll at advantage. I missed twice. Alright.
This held
First-
person, does it auto hit or no?
Does it auto hit?
If you do hit, you still have to beat the AC, but
The
if you do
damage
hit,
is
it auto
carping up the
crits.
roll.
13?
13 hits.
Okay.
Bonk.
And then it, you said it auto crits?
Yeah.
This is
Auto
4
crits,
damage.
yep.
Just gets 4 damage. Okay. Bite.
Bonk. Oh no.
Tornado.
Yeah.
But I get advantage because he's on the ground, right? Or does it
Yeah.
auto crit? It auto
It's gonna
crits
auto
'cause
crit
it's-
anyway, but
Yeah. No, the auto crit is 10.
neat. Yep, you take a chunk out the ass.
I look healthier for it.
You're eating his cake. Legion.
And getting nourished for it.
Mm.
Legion is going to step into this little nook and hit the guy who hit him first. Basically
Average
just got
male
his
on
grapple.
male interaction.
Hmm.
3 hits at Reckless. That is a natural 20.
Yay!
Unfortunately, no more damage. Just it looks like it hurt. Oh, that was not a good roll. That was a 1 and a 2.
1 and a 2. Fuck it, if you roll a nat 20, roll just double damage. We're just doing double damage.
Okay, that second attack is 16. Or first attack is 16 damage.
Yeah. Anything else, Legion?
You know what? I have it. Might as well use it. A bonus action, summon the echo. It'll just look threatening. Just a little ghost appears. Looks like it comes from Legion himself. And it's also got its like fists up, ready to duel, or ready to hit something. And that's Legion's turn.
All right. So what I will do is I want to do some like cool acrobatic shit because I want to show off. It's really not more complicated than that. This fuckboy insulted my skills and thus has earned an enemy for life. And so I would like to like handspring over the guys in front of me to end up over here.
Go ahead. Yep.
Which I think technically means this one, if he's still conscious, can make an attack on me because he's only grappled.
It's a 19.
That does not hit.
Should I hit him for even attempting?
Might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Sentinel strike.
That hits, he goes down.
60. Unconscious.
With
throw
mage
him
armor, I have my AC is 20.
With
mage so- armor. Yeah, with mage armor, my AC is 20. So I hop over and I end up on the other side of this fuckboy. And I am going to hit him with his own belt. So 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Where are you hitting him?
I'm gonna like. What I will attempt to do is almost like choke him out with his own belt.
Jesus.
Oh god.
So, if he's held person, that's an auto crit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be 6, but also
Oh no.
28.
Yep.
Oh no.
So 34.
There are safe words in this, right?
And if that is not quite enough, I will double down and use my second attack to do it again.
Okay, yep, you're like choking him and he's like but
Harder.
20 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then that is 8 damage. Oh, do I be a dick and make him my? I'm gonna be a dick and make him my favorite foe.
Well, technically, isn't he already your favorite foe?
Yes. So then, that's an additional 4 damage on that.
Oh my gosh.
He's still
Fuck
up.
this guy.
Damn, he's got some health.
Uh,
Ugh.
Let's see if he can break out of this fucking spell. Nope.
no, no, you cannot.
This is so one-sided.
Anyone else feels like this is at least a little mean?
Kinda.
No.
Oh, no.
No, not really.
You know what? They did talk a big game earlier.
They kind of do.
I am
Yeah.
going to lean down
Lean?
and like face the sky, and I'm going to falsely charge up some fire breath.
Like
So
you're
it
gonna
looks like I'm-
pretend.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend to like breathe fire towards him. But like you'll see like the flames at the corner of my mouth, and then like right when I like look like I'm about to breathe fire, I'm just gonna punch him in the head.
You see the panic turn from the belt to the fire, and then just right between the eyes. Ouch. Yep.
Thunk.
And then I'm gonna turn and can't punch anyone else. And then I'm just gonna like walk around and punch this guy.
Kazdel just casually gargling fire.
This guy?
Yeah.
He's unconscious.
Oh shit, never mind. I
No,
guess I'm gonna
He gets
continue to punch
dragged
this
out.
guy.
This
Oh,
guy?
he's done.
That guy.
That guy's held personed, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, this guy. So I was gonna attack this guy twice for 14 and 25.
Yeah, both of those hit.
Oh, I almost forgot. Alright, he takes the extra 1 damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Tegan.
Alright, Tegan sees the fire come from Caps. It's like, oh, so fire is back on the table. Oh, never mind. You didn't throw a punch. That's fine. Never mind, false alarm.
He was like charging up fireball. He's like, I'm gonna do it.
Oh shit, I just realized I could avoid. Oh.
Yes, no, no, all sides. Let's see, how is this guy still up, or is he?
He's still up.
Oh, really? I'll just. Is there any like piece of like rubble or something that I could like pick up? I will use my action to cast Mage Hand and like pick it up. If there's like I don't know, like a beer bottle or something, and just attempt to hit him with it from a distance.
Or a piece of chair, because at this point...
Yeah, if there's a chair, anything at this point.
Mage Hand is not conducive to making attacks,
Rats.
but if you want to use it to like play a prank, you can.
Alright, let's see. Do these people still have their pants on, I guess?
They do.
Alright, then I will use Mage Hand to do what Menon did, and I will remove their belts from their pants.
Yep, you use your Mage Hand to go over, undo the belts. Pants comes down on this individual here. Turns out he was going commando.
Oh.
No!
I hope that Tegan uses his mage hand to deliver this belt to Manon.
Oh,
Also.
yes. I'm
Excellent.
just collecting
To
belts.
dual wield?
Yeah, I'm gonna duel.
Oh no.
when you're a single mother and you gotta work overtime with the abuse.
In words of Q, fight for your life.
Dance for your life.
Or dance for your
That's-
life.
I will adjust myself around this table. That will be it for me.
Well, let's see if they break out of this. Oh,
They
Oh,
both
crap, they both
do.
do!
they both
Uh-oh.
do. That's the end of their turn, though. Oh no. Fudge.
Fudge.
Okay.
Fudge do chomp.
This guy is still on the ground.
He was held person until just now.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. I want this fight to be over now. Budge is now bored.
Really, they were both
Which-
on the ground.
The bone, he cracks it and just starts chewing on it, spits it out, and then just starts biting him. I'm just gonna main action bite him. 11? That doesn't hit, does it?
11.
Oh wait, but he's on the ground! He's on the ground! Roll lower!
No, you did. 12 is
Roll
definitely
higher.
more than 11.
I can't read! Holy shit, where are these rolls coming from? Wait, is 12 actually hit? He has
Yeah.
no clothes.
Your AC is 10, my guy. My girl, fuck. It's 10!
9!
Hope
18. Does he stare?
Falls unconscious. Not ninja mask. Fucking dead mask. Dead face. Oh, I deleted him.
Just deleted him.
he's gone.
Whoops.
Budge ate him.
Pud, no, bad. Spit him out.
We were try to get him.
You just see his like little feet sticking out, like
Oh no.
I used my reaction to whack him on the back of the head. Spit it out.
launches him out with mouth.
You have no idea where that's been.
That's true.
I can taste where it's been.
Is that all your actions?
No, I have one more bonus action.
Bite.
I'm a hungry hippo. I'm gonna hit that guy in the bottom.
On the bottom.
Or above me.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. Legion, as you conjure this other like copy of yourself, the crowd is unsure what to make of it. And they're like they're waiting to see what happens.
Okay. The Echo is gonna just like put fists up and punch this guy.
I just imagine it's gonna be like punching back and forth between the two.
I thought you were gonna tag team a motherfucker and like one guy holds him and the other guy.
As the echo hits it, everyone like starts murmuring. They're like, "Is that magic? Is that another person on the battlefield? Is that fair?" Boo! They start booing.
Wait, what?
Oh no, we're losing the crowd.
It has to
Listen to the
take
crowd,
one-
Legion.
One of my attacks. All right, fine.
Listen, you could break the rules, but they have to be style points.
I have an idea. I have an idea. To,
It's
like,
court of
win
public
back.
opinion.
Then I will use my half my movement to move my Echo and have it climb on top of my shoulders, and then we'll do a wrestling move. I think I've seen once where Legion will just fall prone, but the Echo will do like a flying elbow onto this guy, and basically the Echo will end up in the same spot.
Okay,
I mean,
roll your what's the damage on it?
It is 8. Still. 20 for an attack.
Okay. Yep. As you do the wrestling move, they all kind of like pause and are like, "That was actually pretty cool."
No.
Reproof.
Is that all you're doing?
I get one more attack, so I'm just gonna hit this guy.
All right.
For 22.
Yep. Manon.
I'm now dual wielding whips. Now dual wielding belts. How close to unconscious does this man look?
Up. Fucked up.
Okay. I'm like, I shout at Tegan. Tegan.
Mm.
drop hold person on him.
Okay, I will do so.
Because I want this man to look me in the eyes as I make him unconscious.
Whoa, that got dark.
That got
Okay.
So, and then I'll bring the whip down on him because he's still prone, so I still get advantage.
Yeah, he animates again and he goes, "Oh shit!"
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that's
So that's 1d4, and then 5d6, and then another d4. I rolled crit 4s on both of those dice.
Oh
my god.
like, how are you whipping this poor man?
So I'll have Tegan drop hold person on him, and if this will make him unconscious, I will say that I have the belt across his neck, and I put my knees into his back, and I whisper in his ear, "Tell me who's unskilled now, motherfucker." And I tighten it down.
Yep, you tighten it and he goes,
Great.
My safe word is unconscious.
Yeah, and then if the last thug is still up, I'll use my second attack on him.
"Yep."
Is he dumb enough to still be, fucking around?
So that's another crit 4.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kazdal.
Okay. All that's left is this guy in the middle.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to pick him up and put him on Echo Legion's shoulders. He's more eye level. And I'm just going to pummel him.
Oh no.
Like, back to back while Echo Legion's holding him.
Yep.
and
And
then
he goes unconscious.
Just for good measure. I rolled 2 1s and a 2 for Giant Smite.
You like smack him in the face, and then his head droops, but just for good measure, you sock him in the stomach. And he doesn't even respond. And you hear Kuraga she waves her hands and goes, cut the fight! All the assholes are unconscious. It looks like we have winners. The newbies in town. Alright. Bookies, wrap it up, as people begin throwing tip money into the middle of the ring at you all.
Scoop it up.
I'm going around collecting it.
To add insult to injury, I'm gonna lean down and pat this guy on the face and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh.
How are you feeling, buddy?
That, I hate wizards.
Mm.
Man, took that skill comment personally.
Yes, Bannon did.
Yes.
Listen, I get it. You're like a girl boss, but let's maybe next time we have a fair fight. Where I can defend myself.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have a meeting with the Captain's Roundtable at 5 tomorrow, but after that, we could go mano a mano if that'll make you feel better.
Yeah.
Sure.
If I can walk tomorrow, as he tries to scoop himself up.
Legion will just help him up onto his feet.
Good to see you.
Pat him on the back.
I don't remember you being that big.
It happens sometimes. But needless to say, I don't think we'll be forgetting the name Starfucker anytime soon.
Don't you forget it. As he hobbles away.
Don't you forget it.
That's who was that man again?
That was
That was
the Starfucker.
David Star.
Starboner?
Starbucker?
David Starbone.
David Starbucker.
Oh. There you have it. The gold that was thrown at y'all in the middle of the room comes up to about 30 golden tips.
What I ordered?
Is that like each or split?
Split.
Oh,
We each get 6 entire gold.
Yeah.
that's amazing! If we beat half the town, we might just be able enough to buy one boat.
Eh?
Hey,
Well, we've made a name.
Yeah, we've made a ruckus. Makes me think. You don't think the Empire would have eyes and ears here, right?
Possibility.
Is a good point.
Yeah, they would.
Everyone, the CCC!
OCC.
OC shit.
Yeah.
We are the only competent people on the continent.
Don't
the only
remember.
capable people on the
Only
continent.
capable people on the continent.
We're definitely incompetent, but we're the
Yeah,
only
right.
people that are capable.
Yeah, well, the night is yours after whooping Dalton Starfucker's ass.
Spend an hour, put my armor back on.
Is there anything more to do once you've beaten a fuckboy?
Yeah. Put my clothes back on.
Tegan, you have to go find, you have to go
Sorry?
Find, Tegan, you have to go find your robe.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna find my robe.
You're walking around and you see like a really drunk, busty woman with your robe on, and she goes, "Look at me, I'm a wizard." Woo!"
I'll just put the armor back on that I have and just shave my butt.
you just like
Well.
forget the robe. You're like, no.
It's
It's not worth the fight. I need help, like, re-crowbarring my armor back on.
Crowbarring?
I'll use my mage hand and like some butter from the table to help you get
Yeah.
back in there.
You gotta.
If you wait a day, I'll try to go learn in large reduce, and we can reduce you, and then I'll
No.
this fast.
Never reduce me.
Well,
Push
enlarges armor.
Yeah, then we'll,
Take it. Stop minimizing me.
I apologize. Yes, I'll enlarge the armor, and then I'll cancel the concentration of the spell, so it'll stay nice and touched.
I keep their belts.
Of course.
They're trophies.
Yes.
I whipped 5 men's belt. I whipped multiple men.
Yeah, any more belts? Or
And maybe it could be you.
I'll buckle them all on, so I already had on like 2 belts,
Right.
and
Oh.
I've got extra belts.
4 belts.
More belts.
Typical
Way,
Final Fantasy
way too many
protagonist.
belts.
Yeah, way too many belts. That's my style. Way too many belts.
1 boot? What about 6 belts?
hmm
Kuraga walks over with a free round of ale. Says, "Well earned, well earned. Here you are." Ah, so, sweethearts, you looking for rooms? I know you don't live here.
Yes, we are.
How many rooms?
Hmm.
Looks and man, and roll an insight check.
26.
She's looking at it, and it looks like she's trying to suss out, like, when she asks how many rooms, she's kind of sussing out, like, if there's any romantic connections here amongst each other.
Oh. No, nobody's fucking in this group. So, we could all have separate rooms unless somebody just wants to double up so they have company.
Now, if her sister was no, okay. For goodness sake.
I'm gonna tell her you said that.
I don't understand. Is she like an attractive female or something?
No, we're twins.
Oh,
No, that's worse. That's worse.
that's a weird way to hit on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're twins. We're identical twins.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I never caught on to that. You humanoids all kind of,
Look the same. It's okay.
I'm sorry. It's just
It is true.
You,
You,
just,
all look the same.
you don't have distinguishing features, like grabs at his gizzard, like my beautiful mane.
That's absolutely fair. Work my hair out of the braid at the bar. I'm a little deflated that Karaga thinks I look like all other fleshy humanoids.
Kuraga,
Doesn't have cat titties. What's even
I
the
don't
point?
have cat titties.
Kuraga says, look, give me 2 silvers. Each of you can have your own room. Also, get ready for the moment I walk away from here.
All right,
Oh no,
Why?
fans.
What?
Silver. Come on.
I give her the silver.
Is it 2 silver each?
Pay the silver?
Or just total.
2 silver
Pay
per
the
room.
silver. I do
Mhm.
conversion exchange on my gold. Very annoying.
Is anybody expecting to share rooms, or is everyone getting their own room?
I'm getting my
That's
own
what it's-
room.
Who would be
Yeah, that's
willing to share a room with Pudulus?
All right.
Legion doesn't sleep at least.
She takes out 5 different room keys with room numbers, like little signs attached to each one. She throws them on the desk or on the table. Good luck as she walks away. Count the seconds. Immediately, eligible men, women, and thembos begin walking over, and women begin putting their arms from. Like, they approach behind Tegan and put their arms around you and onto your chest. And, Kazdel the same. Manon, there's, a couple... There's a lot of men walking over, and they, like, lean up on the table like they're hot shit, and they go, it's kind of cool how you fucked up Starfucker and his boys, I'm into that type of gal who can take care of herself.
What?
Are you asking me if I'll fuck you in the ass?
Will you?
Yes.
Well, what are we waiting for? Are we fucking at my place or yours?
How many people approach Leech?
Yeah, that's how you pick up twigs at the bar.
Legion is awkwardly, like, not being sexually approached, except for one dude who looks like a twink and walks over and goes,
Oh.
I've been reading some books lately, and
Oh my.
I love him.
have you ever heard of oiled machinations?
No, but also wrong tree.
Looks around. I'll pay you.
Oh.
Look,
What?
you're adorable. We just no. I'm sorry.
He takes out a platinum and puts it on the table.
Oh,
This
God.
poor boy is down bad for the robot dick.
Oh my
We
god.
don't have it.
Well, maybe you should have lead with that next time.
Exactly.
Well, Legion has hands.
Oh. Does he want to get robot fisted? Is this what's happening here?
Or does he want to get I mean, I can only summon my echo for 10 minutes at a time.
Do you think that twink needs more than 10 minutes?
That's the most profitable 10 minutes of your life. Are you really gonna say no to that?
Okay, how much gold was offered?
A platinum.
Well, how about we talk and then
Ah,
maybe.
'Cause you
I've,
guys-
I've,
we can,
I've heard of
we
this
can
maneuver
totally
before.
talk about like expectations. Like, I can tell you,
I
like,
did that.
You just have the.
I'm
echo
into,
to
like,
while you're, off-
I'm into impact play. I'm into fisting.
Wow.
I'm into like getting edged. Some dirty talk.
Maybe. Maybe.
Degradation.
Okay, that's too far.
What? Listen, whatever you
Well-
want to do, whatever's cool with you.
Look, we just lost 1,000 of ourselves. Well, we kind of lost 1,000 of ourselves, and we still need to discover this new us.
Can you
so
pour some life into me?
Never too late to assimilate one more.
we can't suck your soul out.
Oh, you could try though.
Not with
Oh.
We have no mouth to do so.
You don't have a vacuum tube anywhere in there?
No.
At this point,
No.
I'm like trying to wingman for this twink.
All right, I get it. I get it. He puts down another platinum. If you
God.
say no, then no is no. But you know, I'm down for anything.
All right, how about this? We go up to my room, I fold you in half, and then we call it a day.
Deal.
Okay.
Tegan and Kazdel.
I
Tegan-
rearrange the keys so I do not have the room next to Legion.
Tegan, there's like
Tegan claps his hand, polymorph, puts a backpack on my room.
Oh my god, he literally turns into a bat to avoid awkward social situations.
Exactly.
Does he yell bat beforehand?
I do. I just say, back to smoke.
Kazdel. The women that you were already surrounded by women, but now the ones who were courting Tegan come over to you,
Oh,
and you've got them on either side. You're sitting and they're standing, so their chests are kind of, you know, like from both
He's a
sides.
titty sandwich.
Here's a question. How long are you giant?
That is a good question.
A
Are you
minute.
still a giant?
Oh, a minute.
no.
Oh, you've
Is
got
it
them
a
like
minute? I thought it was
sandwiching you
10 minutes.
between them, and then you've got hands wrapped over like your shoulders from behind, grabbing
Oh yeah,
your
just
chest.
a minute. A
And-
minute, but I have 4 more casts of it.
The woman on your left leans in, and she whispers, "So, does all of you grow when you get big?"
Mhm.
I'd
Size
assume
queen.
so.
I'm willing to find out, or we are willing to find out.
We.
We?
Well, you're not only gonna take one of us, are you?
Oh my! I'll find on taking none of
Hardly
you.
fair. Taking none of y'all.
I am not entirely comfortable with the situation, so I will politely decline.
Mammon is actively twink hunting in this bar.
That one floats both ways. And a point to Manon.
No fun as they unpile off of you, and they look at Pudge.
Pudge is not interested. He is trying to figure out how to eat 2 rotisserie chickens whole. He can do 1, but he's trying to figure out how to get 2. So he's basically talking with the proprietor.
Karaga.
Yeah, just talking with Krago.
If you're
He's trying
talking to Kuraga, nobody approaches you.
Ah, good. Perfect. No, I don't want any distractions from my chicken food.
They look over at Manon. She swings both ways? They're looking at Kazdel.
As far as I know.
Shoot your shot as they walk over. And Manon gets the attention of the full bar. And,
Oh my god, that's not awful.
You have the pick of the litter as you are surrounded.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Decide how many people you're taking to the bed?
Yes.
I'll take you, you with the blonde hair.
No. I mean, that's the number of people.
Yeah, that's the number of people. Exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, I take the twink who wants me to peg him, and
What about the robe, the batted robe woman?
Yeah, batted robe woman is available.
The one who has Tegan's robe.
no, makes me think too much of Tegan. So I'll take the twink who wanted me to peg him, and I will take the man who looks the straightest,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will take redheaded lady.
Meredith, gotcha. Alright.
Yeah.
Yep. They follow you in tow.
Excellent. Safe word is prestidigitation.
But I can't say that as the door shuts behind you. But I don't know how to say that many syllables. Clunk. The door shuts. For those of you who are long resting, you eventually are able to fall asleep.
I'm long eating, first of all.
The bar goes very late into the night, so it's loud beneath your floor, and it's also late into the night down the hallway. Loud.
Should I ask Kaga? Wait, what's her name?
Kuraga?
Kuraga, that's what I thought it was. Kuraga, is there somewhere a little bit, like, more quieter? I don't want to... I have to share a wall with my friend who just brought in a buffet of people.
A 3-course meal, if you will?
She got more than just 3 courses.
Look, if you want somewhere to sleep quietly, I mean... I guess I could stick you in the basement. It's a little more insulated there.
Ah, yes. Much like the basement I was born in. That'll do.
Okay. She'll lead you to a nondescript doorway, and she leads you down into like a stone-carved basement, and it is noticeably quiet down here.
I rest in peace.
Also, a little more temperature control.
It soothes my scaly bones.
And you all can have a long rest.
Okay.
Welcome to Rustbellow. Yeah, fade to black. Welcome to Rustbellow. End session.
My cat is. Is this?
What's wrong with your cat?
Is he on your computer again? Oh.
Did you not see what I was doing with my cat just like a little while ago?
You were throwing your cat all over the place.
Oh, he loved it. He loved it. Where'd he go?
The functionality.
You are using your cat like nunchucks.
See,
I remember the first time I touched you. Like, what the fuck?
Every time Button or Boo Boo bites. Catapult.
trying to get him to hit on the couch.
I have to buy a spray bottle.
They're $1.
I'll have to buy one for espresso.
Get one at your grocery store.
So apparently, if you spritz espresso beans before grinding them with like just a little bit of water, it reduces the static and doesn't ruin your grinder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
That makes sense now, because I've seen like videos on TikTok where people like spray the beans first, and I'm like, why are they doing that?
Yeah.
I just thought they were pretentious.
I really
I mean-
thought so.
They probably are still also pretentious.
Very likely.
Yes, very likely.
Yeah. I don't know why I was still doing Manon's accent. It gets stuck.
Well,
Alaneo?
welcome to Rustbellow. You're in a new area you've never been to. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have to deal with pirate politics.
Yeah.
I should have
I'm
been a
glad I will be
pirate.
very well rested to do that.
Oh, I should have been a pirate lawyer.
Pirate lawyer.
That would have been so fun, like having to negotiate. Because we were having this discussion. I was telling Laura I could not understand legality.
Pirate legalese.
I was like,
I'm not good at discussion, so tomorrow is gonna be not tomorrow.
Next week.
Tomorrow in game.
tomorrow in game. No. You did good. You did good.
Alright, guys, I have an hour. Do you think I can finish this in an hour?
No. What book is
Are
that?
you halfway through it?
I'm not even halfway yet.
The
I
plague?
fell, I fell asleep during the plague. Like, wait, did you recognize the book?
No, I just read the.
Yeah, you showed us the title.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've never heard of this book.
Yeah, but you want to read the book Autonomous?
It's. If it's good, I'll read it.
I actually, unironically, do think Autonomous is pretty good.
I should have
Is it
referenced
robot smut?
autonomous as the robot smut.
That is the robot smut. It is like the first book I've ever read that had a human, sexualize a robot, and the robot kind of tries to have to understand this and understand the relationship with the humans. It's very interesting.
Huh.
Huh.
But that's only one of the stories. There's another story. So there's a robot that's like one protag, or I guess yeah, and the other person's like they're a pirate, like a copyright pirate for drugs. So, and the big theme is about autonomy, and you get to read the book, figure out what they mean. It's a good book.
All right.
FanFest starts in an hour.
All right.
Oh, well, thanks everybody. Have a fun
Yeah,
weekend.
thanks you. Sorry we gave you such a hard time.
No, never apologize.
Nothing I couldn't pull out of my ass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Neat.